That's good. That's good. All right. All right. There we go. Got everything up and moving. Audio's fine for right now. It doesn't really matter what it is at this current point. What's up, Ape? You think Pats are going to win? Maybe. I doubt that, but we'll see. I don't know. We might. The Panthers are playing like a bunch of backups this evening, so we have a pretty good shot. Pretty good odds. All right. Panthers almost blew a lead to Washington. Yeah, I mean, it's the preseason, though. You know. So weird notifications didn't go out. It's a little strange. Channel. All right, Jake Bailey kicks it off. Patriots get the ball at the half. Hopefully the audio is good for everybody.
That's good. And we are underway in week 2 of the preseason with Bailey to drive the kick. Beyond Hubbard for
All right.
So the Patriots defense on the line up first. There's Godshaw and Guy to lead them out. Wise, Barmore.
Went from 20 to 6 in the fourth quarter. What? What happened? What? Anyway, oh yeah, the screen always breaks. I already clicked this off. I hate when I get fucking mentions, man. It's so annoying. All right, really cool. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 25. We're gonna hand it off. And he gets a couple yards. Damn, there's like no one coming early. Hopefully the stream gets going. So it'll be 1st and 15 rather now.
First play of the game, you're calling defensive holding. Now, points of emphasis, not really.
Or no, defensive holding. Okay.
25 yards back in center field. And you can't do that sometimes. You're trying to grab a guy, to pull a guy through to create a lane for somebody else.
So they'll get the 1st and 10 at the 32 now.
The officials were there to call it.
That was on the Patriots. My fault. They're going to throw it, and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
So he was very impressive, and he's really the leader of that cornerback group for the Patriots.
I'd say about week 6 last year, it started to turn for him. Yeah, I think he was originally brought here to be the inside corner, sort of that nickel guy with the health of Jonathan Jones, not good. And he really
Let's
came on at
see.
the end of last year, and he is your leader in the secondary right now.
He's got a
Wonder where everyone's at.
Chance to sit down with him in yesterday's production meeting. Former Eagle lines up to the near side, and on 2nd and 10.
Going to be a handoff. And that doesn't really have much to it. It'll be 4th down coming, or 3rd down rather coming up. 3rd and 10. Or maybe 3rd and 8 rather. That was probably good for a couple yards.
5 guys in, 5 guys out. This could be interesting to see how they handle these nickel situations.
3rd and 8. Here comes the 3rd down play. Ball's at the Panthers 34-yard line.
Patriots with their sub defense. McCourty up high with Phillips. Bryant along with Duggar. In there as well with the two corners. Walker on
Patriots showing a little pressure on this play. They're going to blitz a little bit with the outs. Here goes Judon. He gets in there, gets good pressure, but that ball's overthrown. And that'll be 4th and 8. Patriots will get the ball back here on a punt. And we'll see Mac Jones for the first time this preseason.
You know, in the starting lineup here against with Mills, and he's played himself into this role. You know, it's good to see him back. Good to see him healthy. You want veteran guys out there.
Oh, poop. I messed something up.
One of Bill Belichick's favorite opposing players.
How long did he talk about
Tremendous praise for Hecker during his career with the Rams, and now he's a Panther soon to kick it away with Miles Bryant, who gave the Pats a spark last week.
Yeah, quickly do something.
Return opportunities. Settling under it. A chance to return. Maybe not. Good.
And there's no return there. It'll be down at about the 22. Where the hell is everybody tonight? 13:35 remains in the first quarter. 13:35 remains here in the first. Damn, there's no one here right now. Where is everybody, buddy? Hello. Well, that's a bummer when notifications don't get sent out. That's annoying. Now there ain't no one at the stream. Anyway, it's a commercial break. We're waiting for the game to pop back on for the Patriots' first drive. Yeah, 100% taking off the free link for people. That's definitely not sticking around. What's up, Mike? There ain't nobody here. I don't know where everyone's at. Some Patriots fans. Was there like a new Patriots channel drawing all the attention off me? Or they all just sit and mauled about Bill Belichick for some reason? I hate commercials. But anyway, just waiting for the game to pop back on. It'll be Mac Jones' first drive. Defense looked pretty good on the opener there. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, hopefully we can win. What's up, Donnie? All right, here we go.
In the middle of that huddle, Mac Jones last year, second best completion percentage.
Young Mac Jones coming up. Finally, the Patriots' actual offense is taking the field. Well, at least a version of it.
Of course, the rookie leader in 4 of those 5 categories of Pro Bowl.
All right, looks like they're going to probably go with the run here on first down based on the formation. Damian Harris with the carry, and he powers forward and gets about 6, so it'll be 2nd and 4 coming up.
As we get to the Gillette offensive starting lineup for New England.
All right.
Could just with a start for the Patriots at left tackle. Mike Owenu.
Strange is starting.
This year.
Andrews, Onwenu. It looks like there's no Trent Brown in this game.
It's been a good camp for Aguilar. Big things expected from Stevenson. Along with Harris.
2nd and 4. They're going to throw. Quick pass, and the receiver dropped it. Well, good job. That should have been caught.
I think Mac wanted to put this ball a little behind it. Didn't want to bring him too far inside. It's a slant to the backside. Puts it on his backside shoulder because you had 2 safeties coming down on him, trying to protect the.
Got to catch that ball there.
Imperative for the Patriots to keep Devontae Parker healthy. It's been the knock on him in recent.
But oh well, it's preseason. 3rd and 4.
2019 as a Dolphin, when former Patriots assistant Chad O'Shea was his play caller. Now with Jones out of the gun, a third and long for the pass. Mack forced to run it, and he's could not escape the grasp of Julian Stanford.
That'll be a sack, and it'll be a punt by the Patriots.
So he's right here, right guard. Take a look at him. You know, he's scanning, but
the right guard just got his ass beat. Well, the low line's in progress, so.
Pressure comes from that right side.
Eek.
Up, nowhere to go. That's why it's so imperative you got to hit that first.
All right, well, 4th and 10.
Shai Smith waits on a punt from Jake Bailey.
Yeah, the offensive line kind of. Yeah, I don't know who the hell that guy on the right guard spot is.
And a fair catch signaled for by the staggering Smith as we head to break. So a quick exit.
All right, well.
Offense, but nonetheless, good to see the second-year quarterback out here tonight.
Old Trap.
Parker should have probably caught that ball, but we'll see how we shut it down and get it going on defense again. 12-18 remaining in the first. 12, or is that 28? I couldn't really tell. 12-18, yeah. 12-18 remaining in the first. So commercial break. We'll see what the Panthers do with their offense again. It's weird. The Panthers are running this kind of interesting offense this evening, where they'll be doing one guy for the first and third and another quarterback for the second and fourth. So, yeah, there's no Trent Brown. There's no Bourne. This isn't really what the offensive line's going to wind up looking like. I think they're still trying to work things out and figure out what grouping they're going to go with when everything gets going. Left side looked good. Right side needs a little bit of work. Man, there's just no one coming to this stream tonight. What happened? No, it wasn't Cole Strange. Cole Strange just on the left side. Who's ever on the right side just got destroyed right there. That was Onwenu's side, and I don't know who the right guard is. I've never heard of him before. If you haven't left a like, consider doing so. It helps the stream out a bit. Maybe we can get some people in here that way. I doubt it, because YouTube, I guess, decided I don't get any notifications on this stream. It looks like it. Justin something? I don't know. No, when they showed the starting lineup, it said Onwenu was playing left guard. They didn't switch any numbers again. What do you mean? When they did the starting lineups, Cole was at left guard. Unless they switched his position at the last second to right guard before the season started, which would be weird. It'd be really weird if they did that.
As far as team building, you got to look ahead to the future too, and with the potential of a guy like Christian Barmore, and keep these guys together in the middle. You need these type of big guys.
They just decided for this game only they're gonna have him play right guard all of a sudden.
Training camp got underway. Devon Godchaux got a new contract from the Patriots after they signed him a year ago.
Yeah, the lineup just has him as he's playing left guard, so.
Second series for PJ Walker. We look to see him in the first and third quarters.
PJ Walker.
Drops back off play action, has time to gun it down the middle.
Ah.
Receiver beyond midfield.
What was number 8 doing? Bentley.
There to touch up Kirkwood.
Oh no, they're gonna get pieced up by PJ Walker. We're winning one game next year, maybe. We're probably losing everything. Based on that, we're losing 17 games. I'm gonna act like an overreacting Patriots fan. Oh no.
Not a big stats guy, but it's high praise from Belichick. Now the give to Foreman right up the middle.
A 5-yard gain. You doing good, Andre? What's up, James?
It's Jennings, who has been the guy opposite Matt Judon here with the starting 11 on defense. So, see where that guy's come from. Played his way onto the football field here.
There's Duggar. He certainly can hit pound for pound.
For what? Like an assignment? You're not actually LeBron James, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Or is it like in your delusions, you're actually like pretend like you're him and whatnot? 3rd and 3. Oh shit! Did I just knock this shit out again, dude? Nope. Okay.
Puts the hand down, that heavily wrapped left arm. Out on the edge. Try to get to PJ Walker here with a 3rd down and 3 for Carolina.
Well, yeah, obviously. He doesn't pretend to be Andre Drummond.
Hover down the run along the sideline. Tight ropes for a 1st down. Eventually.
They got a first. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. Ball at the 35 of the Patriots. Panthers having a decent little drive here.
Make the play. Had him for a stop at the line of scrimmage, and he turned that left corner.
Raekwon tore his ACL a year ago in training camp. He got off to a promising start in the early days of
What's up, Tareen? How's it going?
Pats. Never saw him in a game.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 35. Let's see if we can make a stop or two here.
Thus far, this training camp. Now 1st and 10. Hubbard in the backfield. Counter play fake. Deep drop by Walker. Screens it underneath.
Oh, good job. They knocked that screen pass about 4 yards backwards.
And Juwan Bentley.
So it'll be 3rd and 14 coming up. Or 2nd and 14, rather. I'm sorry.
He's right here in the middle of your screen. Screen's coming that way to your right.
2nd and 14. Back him up 4 yards.
Off the play fake, he steps up.
Push him back even further coming up.
Gets to the tackle, and it swarms to the ball carrier. It's a nice job by number 8.
Job by Bentley to make up for that play he gave up earlier.
He was a 3-time captain.
Even though he gave up 19 yards, so. Yeah. 2nd and 14. Ball's now backed up to the 39-yard line of the Patriots. Walker in the shotgun hikes it. Patriots on a blitz. There goes number 51. What a big sack. Oh, 91 got him. Okay, I thought it was 51. Wise Jr. with the sack. That'll make it like 3rd down and like 24. That was like a 10-yard loss. Sheesh. Pushed him out of field goal range and everything. That pushes him back into Carolina territory. What's up, Phil? Bend, don't break. Push him back as far as you can. How's midfield? That was good. That was really good. Good job by the Patriots. 3rd and 23. Okay, they downed him at the 51. All right, fair enough. False start. Like 3 guys jumped on their line. What the fuck was that? I don't know. False start. They could have just called offensive line for false start. 3 guys moved before the ball even got hiked. Unless there was just like a weird delay in what I was looking at. I don't know, but I doubt it. Nothing much. Was reading y'all saw in tight end we replaced on Sunday. Yeah, we're dealing with an injury at the tight end position. Or just guys that are a little uneasy. 3rd and 28. Ball is now backed up beyond midfield, almost right where they started. Judon. Judon with the sack. No, that was Wise. Number 55 with the sack this time. 9 on the assist. Uche and Judon with the sack on the play. And let's bring up 4th down and about, I don't know. It's 4th down and 34 at the Carolina 41. Now it's 4th down and 34. Our defense is all right. That was Uche, who's going to have a big season this year. I'm excited for him. Who is P? PJ Walker. It's he's all right. It's not his fault he got blitzed there. Patriots just went nuts on those 3 plays in a row. That was crazy. Fair catch called for. Ball caught at the 22. PJ Walker was really good in the XFL, I will say. He was probably the best like spring league football player ever. 1st and 10 at the 22 for the Patriots. 7:17 remaining in the first. We'll see if the Patriots send Mac Jones and company back out. All right, commercial break. So it's obviously going to be muted because no one really wants to hear commercial breaks. Good drive by the Patriots defense. They let him get into field goal territory, then pushed him the fuck out of there. Sent him back 24 yards on the play. I don't think they have Mayfield or Newton. I think their roster currently consists of Baker Mayfield, whoever does better out of these 2 games, and the Sam Darnold who's cut or traded. I doubt the Panthers are going to keep 3 quarterbacks on the roster. They'll probably go 2 with Baker and PJ Walker or I'm guessing it's going to be Baker and P.J. Walker, but we'll see how this other kid does tonight. But I'm pretty sure they have a rookie quarterback, so I'm guessing he's not getting cut. Which it'd be some wild shit if they cut a rookie. I think they have a rookie, right? Yeah, Newton is. I don't think he's signed. Matt Corral. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna sign him. No, they don't have all these guys. They don't have 50 quarterbacks on the roster. They have They have Baker. They got Darnold. They got PJ, and they got Matt Corral. That's it. Those are their 4 quarterbacks. That's all they got. Darnold won't be on the roster when the season starts. I almost can guarantee that. There's a reason his ass ain't playing against the Patriots, and because when Darnold plays the Patriots, he turns into like the biggest piece of shit quarterback that, like, if he played the Patriots tonight, he'd ruin his trade value. There would be no trade. They'd be like, "Yeah, we're good." The best option for this team is to just not play Darnold against the Patriots and hope some team gets real desperate. Because not even Jimmy G's really drawing much trade interest, so that should be telling. The game's back on, but they're just showing the last drive, which was really good though. Anyway, 1st and 10 coming up. Ball's at the 22. What's up, Daniel?
Second year back out of Oklahoma. Now stands behind Mac Jones. Hands on knees. Takes the handoff. Plows forward.
That'll be about a 3-yard gain, probably. 2nd and 7.
By Jacoby Myers here. Now it's a double slot formation. Now this is a little.
Your dad's in the ER. That's not good, Jacob. I'm sorry to hear.
There's a little new wrinkle right there.
Yeah, Baker's their better option. How are they in trouble? Baker was 4-1 on the Browns before he got hurt last year. I'm very confused as to why everyone thinks he's like a pile of shit quarterback. He also won the Browns' first playoff game in probably ever. So I really am confused on this, like, bad throw by Mac. 3rd and 7 coming up. Ugh. What the hell was that? Is your dad all right?
He's running an in route. What's a stick at right on the 1 and a 6. Mac lets this go a little high. That one got away from him. He'd like that one back.
Yeah, that's all right. They'll settle down. First time they've seen game action.
That big reach, to right tackle.
So the Patriots, who endured a 3 and out on their first possession, now looking at 3rd and 7. Jones summons Stevenson into the backfield. He's got 3 receivers, 2 to the right, 1 left.
Yeah, I don't know why. They seem very antsy right now.
Mac stands in, flips it across the middle. Stevenson wasn't ready.
Yeah, they're not on the same page right here. Not on the same page.
Yeah, they're just a little off right now. The fuck was that? Oh, well.
Show you man cover 1. Deep safety is locked up. Mac didn't like the first read. He came down to Ramondre. Ramondre not ready for the ball. You got to get in rhythm here.
Yeah, the offense, yeah, I could see why they might not have should have played. They're not quite ready to play yet. They feel off. I don't know what it is. It just seems antsy. Ever since the Browns were cursed by their coach and owner parting ways, they think there was Jim Brown. Yeah, the Browns have just been awful. I don't think it's the worst thing. I think the Browns are ultimately going to wind up regret letting him go like that. But we'll see. 1st and 10 to the Carolina 36. Get the Panthers. 1st and 10 at the 36 for the Panthers. No score yet in this first quarter. 6:18 remains in the first. I will say, though, these are 2 teams that have, like, really good defenses. So in all fairness to the Patriots right now, and to the Panthers too, when you judge their defenses, you also have to consider these are like 2 of the top 5 defenses last year. The Panthers were very good about not really letting people score too often, they were very good about yards. They didn't give up much. I think they had a top-rated run defense. Like, they're not exactly the worst. Defensively, their offense was just horseshit last year. You know what I mean? Like, they had like Darnold, and so this is for 2 teams trying to just get things going. I see why they decided not to put the Panthers decided not to play their starters in this one, because it's like there's nothing to be gained against this Patriots defense. But the Patriots didn't play their starters in week 1, so they got to get some game time in. And they got to go up against this fucking defense. From Ohio, we always give a shit about the Browns. Yeah, but the Browns next year is going to be really good. They're going to be a top-tier team. They're going to be really hard to fuck with. This year, I don't know. Depends on how Brissett and their backups play. I think they'll finish a bit above 500, especially since they'll probably win out when Deshaun comes back. So, I don't know. I don't think the Browns are in that bad of shape. Everyone's like, well, he hasn't played football in a year and a half. I don't care. He'll probably be just fine. If not, well, I guess maybe he should have practiced a little bit or threw the ball around a couple times. All right, game's back. 6:18 remains in the first.
September 11th, the season opener for the Patriots as they take on Carolina tonight. We welcome
He's probably being disciplined for his role in the fighting on, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday?
Doing well. A little bit of a shaky start here offensively. Yeah, they got to get it going. He's got to hit that first pass and I think get some sort of a rhythm. You know, he had a shot.
He was wilding out, I will say. Hopefully that's not a bad thing and it doesn't lead to anything, but I know he's kind of might be in the doghouse.
first 2 series for the Pats. Each a 3 and out. Walker with a quick throw. It's batted.
And that's tipped at the line. Good job by Matthew Judon to tip that away and knock it into oblivion. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Good work up front early on against PJ Walker in Carolina.
Yeah, could you stop spamming? Who's ever doing that bias gimmick account thing right now? Like, it's really annoying. Yeah, all right. Stop spamming. You can say that all in one sentence, dude. You're just spamming my fucking chat. Knock it off. 6:14 though. 2nd and 10. They're going to go with the delayed handoff to number 30 to Freeman or Foreman. Which one is it? Foreman? Okay.
4-yard run as we turn now to our Verizon position battle.
Yeah, probably just the first quarter. I would imagine we'll see our starters.
We're going to be looking at the cornerback group.
Yep. And I think it's this guy right here, number 31, Paul. Jonathan Jones. I think he's going to get Tyreek Hill in week 1. It's good to see him out.
3rd down, though. 3rd and probably like 6. Yeah, that's what I thought. 3rd and 6 at the 40.
Last couple of years when healthy. Last year, of course, lost for the season early on. Walker dropping.
Good protection.
Dancing, throwing it behind the receiver, but a good adjustment on a first.
Good second effort by the receiver.
Jones on the coverage for the Patriots.
It'll putting it 1st and 10 to the Carolina 47. Good effort by the receiver there. Fought for the extra yards and he got them.
What do you like out of the young corners that you've seen? With Malcolm going to IR, Joe Williams.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Great. Yeah, right. Yep. I don't know where Grand Valley State's at. I think it's in Grand Rapids. Or like near Grand Rapids. Sounds like a place that'd be in that area. 2nd down and 8. On a small little gain there for the Panthers.
Yeah, I was going to say Butler coming back out of retirement. So disheartening, not only for him, but for teammates. And Mills talked about that yesterday because Malcolm was a player Mills looked up to. Scrappy guy, of course, a tremendous story out of West.
2nd down and 8 coming up.
Drafted free agent, a hero of Super Bowl 49, a Pro Bowler thereafter. Retires
All right, Phil. Have a good night, man. If I don't see you again.
Injured in his first preseason game, and he's gone for the season. And he was making strides. He was knocking off the rust, getting better. 2nd down and 8. Walker in trouble. But he climbs the pocket and he finds his
There's a flag on the play too.
field. That's Giovanni Ricci. There is a flag, however, in fact, 2 of them back in midfield.
I think it's on the defense here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 90. Defense.
Barmore got called for roughing.
Penalty. Automatic first down.
1st and 10 to the 15. Uh-oh. Well, this is looking like points for the Panthers. Barmore just made a really stupid mistake. Yeah, that's roughing right there. No, that's roughing. Wait till you see the replay of what he did.
That will get called 11 out of 10 times.
And it should.
That's literally like, like I don't know why the fuck he did that. Normally I'm like, that's not. Oh no, that's roughing. Donnie, you got to look the play up, my friend. Or if you haven't seen the play, there's no excuse in that one. That was a pretty dirty hit. I'd be pretty pissed off if they hit Mac like that. Baker not playing. Oh, fair enough. Roquan allegedly wants 22 per year. Leonard gets 19.7 per year. Okay. That's what you're thinking. I'm guessing he wants to reset the market. Roquan Smith does. Yeah, that was a bad flag. That was a dirty hit.
Couldn't help but wonder, was it as productive as it should have been? And the feeling we've gotten the last 2 days from players, some of the other people we've talked around here.
Yeah, he's already been named the starter. At least that's what I've read several times. Some people say no. Some people say he has, hasn't, has. It's kind of all over. I can't really get a real feel for it. 3rd and 4 coming up. Ball's at the 8-yard line. Or 9-yard line. No, they're going to be trading Darnold. Yeah, or going to try to trade him anyway. I doubt anybody seriously wants him. Not at the, what is it, $18 million he's owed?
Now the Patriots trying to hold Carolina to, at the very most, a field goal attempt. The 2.5-minute mark of the first with a 3rd down and 4 coming up from the Patriot 9. Walker out of the gun. 3 in a stack left. 1 receiver near side right.
They're going to throw. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th down. That'll probably be a field goal attempt coming up unless the Panthers feel like going for it, but I don't think they're going to. 2:21 remains in the first. The Panthers will probably score the first 3 points unless their field goal kicker just misses a chip shot, which would be hilarious, but highly unlikely. So 3-0 probably coming up for the Panthers.
The man calls are going to be down there all the time inside the red area.
Gerard Mayo's got to like the communication, and that's one of the strengths of that secondary.
Nah, they got Graham Gano. Might as well let him get some practice in. I think anyway. I don't know if they still got Gano. Nope. This is I don't know who the hell their kicker is. Doesn't look like this guy needs much practice. That was a really good kick. For the Patriots? Yeah.
Lot to write down for him. That's a drive he didn't want to give up. You had the 15-yarder by Barmore to help get them.
Yeah, I mean you got to work out your special teams. It's teams that go for it in the 4th in training camp. I'm like, yeah, I understand like you want to go for it, but like, you know, your kickers need practice too, and in actual game situations. Like they know more than me. I don't know.
A game that doesn't get talked about enough, in my opinion. A great Super Bowl 30 from no scoring.
I'm pretty sure Mac will start the whole season like he did last year. But I guess that's a take. What makes you think that? Did Mac not play good enough for your standards there, Sparty?
I thought Jake Delhomme got in a great battle with Tom Brady in that second half. And, of course, old friend Troy Brown catches a big one. And Adam Vinatieri, again, off the foot, wins another one for you.
That was the sack.
Well, you seem to know everything. Well, I mean, no, I'm not going to answer that question until you answer my question.
Mac Jones looks antsy.
Why isn't Mac going to be starting by week 9? What's going to happen? Is he getting hurt? No, Sparty's not a spammer. What the fuck? I know who Sparty is.
He's in such great shape right now.
He's a Lions fan. I don't know why he's talking shit about my team's quarterback when he's got Jared fucking Goff. He's a lot better than Mac Jones. Enjoy mediocrity.
One thing I've seen through 2 games that really stands out, the collisions on the special teams.
No, I'm just kidding. I actually like Jared Goff, so I don't know why I'm being mean.
That's how you make rosters. You know, that 8 to 13, roster spots that are left to get to 53, to get down to 53. A lot of those guys are going to be core special teamers.
All right, let's see if the offense does anything different. They're going to go with the run. That goes nowhere. Hey, there's Ty Montgomery finally getting some use. 1 yard gain. It's 2nd and 9.
It's almost a reshuffled line that you haven't been working with. They're just trying to get something going here on offense.
Yeah, the Patriots thus far have had a lot of Trent Brown at left tackle, Isaiah Wynn starting training camp at right tackle, but he's been absent of late.
Yeah, the former Packer. Yep. Patriots brought him in. He's, I guess, got some value to us. So I'm not sure what it was. Hey, there we go. They finally get a completion. A little screen pass. That should break the icing a little bit. Maybe they'll be able to complete a pass downfield now.
All right, set you up in third short now. And this is convertible here. You got to pick this up, move the sticks.
All right, third and short.
He's gone to Myers twice in this game. Developed a nice.
I'm sure the Patriots will be fine.
Sort of that help guy on pressure blitz.
I'm not super worried about them. If we don't make the playoffs this year, that's fine too.
Originally a wide receiver, moved to running back. Flex is out for the Pats. They go empty on 3rd down and 5. And Jones underneath for Aguilar.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's like weird fan fiction. Why the fuck would the Lions give up St. Brown? Not trying to be rude or anything, but like, I'm confused on that one. All right, 1st and 10 at the 31. Yeah, next year's not gonna be fun. AFC's really good. We're on the borderline of a good team, but kind of. Oh, I know you're trying to help Fields, but I don't think the Lions would want to give up one of their best receivers. They're gonna go play action. Ah, dude, these guys got to catch the ball. There's 2 drops at this point. Aguilar's got to catch the ball. That's 2 drops by Patriots receivers.
And you got to watch taking that shot on that right elbow. That's how you get separated shoulders. That's a heavy guy right there. Yeah.
Ooh, they hit the shit out of Mac too.
You got roughing the passer called because your body went onto the quarterback and drove him into the ground. You didn't get the call with Brad Allen this week.
Yeah, that is a 330-pound defensive tackle.
That probably should have been called roughing, by the way, based on what the rule for roughing is. Not a bad run by Montgomery to make it 3rd and 4. Man, that'll end the first quarter, though. All right, it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Patriots at their own 37. 3rd and 4 at the New England 37. 3-0 Panthers lead the game. And I'm going to mute the audio here because it's a commercial break, muting the audio, so. Set it down. No, I think you're fine, Donnie. I don't think so. You sound like a conspiracy theorist. That's kind of weird. I don't think he's out with the starters right now. He'll probably be out in the second with the second guys. They started Aguilar, who's been awful, and Myers, who's been awful. They both have dropped the ball. Who knows, dude? Who cares? Just ignore him. All you do when you talk about him, Donnie, is you just gave him all he needed to stick around for another hour. Good job. Great work, Donnie. You take troll bait way too easily, man. Just ignore trolls. You're too old to take bait like that, man. What's up, Captain? How's it going, man? Oh, that person's about to die. Oh, never mind. They stopped their vehicle. Again, can you guys not interact with that guy, please? Thank you. Are we just ignoring the words that are coming out of my mouth now? Captain and Donnie, what are you guys doing? I've literally... All right, Captain, I'm going to get rid of you, dude. Why should you be around in the stream anymore if you're not listening to basic words I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Ignore him. Bye. It's fucking really that simple, dude. I'll just get rid of him too while I'm getting rid of people. Ignore him, dude. What the fuck? This isn't your channel. Fucking listen to what I tell you to do. Or don't watch it. Anyway, 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. Let's see what they can do here.
Obviously, I'm used to being in training camp at this point, and, you know, being out here on the field, so it's definitely a different feel for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares, dude? That'll be a 1st down.
Definitely, I mean, it's still fresh. It's only a week or so out. So,
Yeah, it would be really nice. That's for sure.
it's going to be very different from me. I know the first year out, it'd be kind of hard.
All right, 1st and 10.
That competitive spirit, especially, like I said, being down here. I'm so used to being out there, so.
Poor James White, man. I'm so sad he had to retire.
I got to ask you about the ceremony the other day. It was very emotional for you. Obviously,
You know, he had that same injury Bo Jackson and Tua had, right? The hip injury.
for you. What did that
Mac looks, throws it deep. Aguilar with the catch. Oh, shit. Woo. That was a pretty throw and catch right there. Jesus Christ. It's like 1st and 10 at the Carolina 13 right now. Woo, that was nice. That was a lot nice. That was a pretty-ass pass right there. Mac hit that boy right where he needed to. That had some oomph on it too, didn't it? I got there quicker than usual. Uh-oh. All right, 1st and 10 at the 13.
you meant so much to this organization.
Offense looks a little better here on this. They open it up a little bit, huh? Mac's going to have to tuck it in and run. Mac, slides and gets about an 8-yard carry. So it'll be, what is it now? 2nd and 3 at the 6. So they can get a 1st down at the 3-yard line. This drive's feeling like a little bit of some points possibly, as long as we don't fucking fumble it. One of our Achilles heels from last season.
All right, Bob Sosey and Scott Zolak up in the broadcast booth. Those guys-
God, I'm going to miss James White. That's going to suck.
Congrats on the retirement, James.
Yeah, Mac doesn't accelerate quickly, but he can get going once he gets going.
Coach talked about your relationship with Ramondre Stevens and how important it was for him his rookie year to have you mentor him. How good can this kid be?
Montgomery's going to run it. Oh, he's going to be nice. He's going to be a good addition, this Montgomery. That's a 3-yard pickup. I'm liking this Montgomery. Let him run it. Let Ty cook. I've always kind of liked Montgomery. I like the fact that he's so fucking, he's like, you can use him as a runner, a catcher, a pass. He's very, very versatile is the right word. Yeah, I know, Sparty. It really, it starts jacking me up. And the Patriots having a player like this, or Cordarrelle Patterson, or like a Ty Montgomery is so dangerous. Oh, touchdown! Hell yeah! There we go. Ty? Oh, Gary, yeah, 100%. He's literally, you can see it in James White's eyes. He's like, all right, I left him in good. Hey, there we go, Ty. Welcome to the team, buddy. You don't have to play for them terrible Packers anymore. You don't have to play with that mean man Aaron Rodgers, who's out there doing drugs and not getting in trouble, but Josh Gordon smoked a little weed and got in trouble. No, just kidding. There is a continued problem with Josh Gordon, and it wasn't just weed, by the way. There was performance-enhancing drugs and alcohol. I think a little bit of the sniff. Ooh, that was barely good. It snuck in there, but it's good. 7-3, Patriots take the lead. 12:23 remains in the second quarter. 12:23 remains here in the second quarter. 12:23 in the first half. 7-3, Patriots lead. It'll be the Panthers' ball. I think they're going to go to commercial break.
Good stuff all the way around, my friend. James White, 3-time Super Bowl winner. Good luck to you. God bless you.
That was awesome. Hell yeah, Gary, though. Or is that Gary? Sorry, my eyes are shitty sometimes. That was a really nice pass to Nelson Aguilar, too, by Mac up to get him into the red zone. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break finally. So I'm going to mute it. But again, it's going to be the Panthers' ball once the game gets going. Great drive. Yeah, very happy with that. There we go. Offense looked good now. Everyone can fucking breathe a little bit. Again, I think it was the jitters. I think me and Mike had that right, Donnie. They looked like they were super fucking antsy the whole first. Like they were like they were just. It looked like they were just fucking. You know how you can tell when somebody's anxious, like during a speech and they're talking really fast and everything's just going weird for them. It's like they fucking farted and basically, like Matt got sacked and all of a sudden he's like, fuck it. And then the offense looked a lot better post-sack. I don't know what happened, but that was way better. Yeah, things just looked like they looked off, like an antsy. Yeah, you're back. You don't have to be timed out. That's just stupid. Yeah, we're definitely right. Once they, yeah, they seem to settled in. Anyway. You know what's annoying is the fact that at 10 o'clock they're going to take this goddamn game off the air. And I'm going to be so mad that we're getting took off the air for the following goddamn... This is the game that's taking us off the air this evening. Houston versus the Rams. You bought your McAway jersey a few months ago? Oh, hell yeah. There you go. I got my Mac Red jersey back there. What was it? Throwback jerseys, I guess you could call them. Take off the air because NFL Network is playing a different game at 10 o'clock Eastern. Oh, man, Mike, yeah, I'm so glad that drive. I hope they take Mac out after that drive, by the way. I hope that's it. Just take him out now and just let that be the last drive all the media has to go off of. Be like, fuck you guys. There you go. That was a great drive. The gray ones look pretty solid, yeah. But I also really like the blue ones. The blue ones are some of my favorite jerseys in the NFL. I like navy blue. Boom! Down he goes at the 15, or 14 rather. Good job by the Patriots special teams unit there. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 14. Matt Corral's in the game. Hey, let's go, Matt Corral. Coral. Isn't that one guy's name from Game of Thrones or whatever that show was? The cowboy lady would go around and be like, Carl. I don't know TV shows, to be honest. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so could be off on names. I say Dallas Cowboys have, yeah, I mean they should. I mean outside of their offensive line, they have a good roster. Well, that's The Walking Dead. I didn't watch that show either. Ooh, fuck. That was either pick or a reception. That was a good 50-50 ball that the Panthers wound up winning on that one. 2nd and 5 coming up. Where are they playing the Bills and Colts replay? They're not playing them anywhere. What are you talking about? Do you not have the Patriots game? Captain, can you stop doing that, dude? Like, I'm in Michigan, and on NFL Network they have, I guess. It's weird that NFL Network doesn't play. You know, NFL Network's like nationwide. Like, it's like a one entity. I don't know how they're not playing that. Seems very, that sucks. They just play random games. Like, well, we could have played this one, but I mean, I guess you could actually be in a blackout in Virginia, actually, for the Patriots. I didn't even think about that. But here you go, boss. If you need a way to watch, just leave a like if you could. I'd appreciate it.
What do you think of Wilson, Paul?
Matt Wilson, I think, is really active. I mean, he's a little on the small side. He's kind of one of those linebackers that I've been sort of clamoring for, in the last couple of years. Much different style than, another Alabama guy that we've known around here.
Yeah, just use that link right there. That's pretty good. You might have to deal with the pop-up, but, I mean, other than that, it's pretty solid.
I like him in sub-packages.
Anyway, Coral drops back. Oh, no, that's PI, isn't it? Mitchell sucks, dude. God damn it. It's PI, though. We all know what it is. I don't know why Captain doesn't listen when I say don't acknowledge trolls. That guy's... It's more... See, you know what's worse? To me, it's actually more annoying when you guys talk and mention the troll than the person trolling. The person trolling has no impact on the stream. It's only if you guys start reacting where it gets annoying. It's like, God, shut the fuck up. Let him. Fubo does. They should anyway.
yards off the ball now.
I think so. I used to watch football and football. That's like a 3-yard carry on first down. 2nd and 7 coming up.
And he is stopped there by Davis again.
I don't think you want to show too much on film, too. You know, as far as the man coverages. Right.
Yeah, no problem, boss. I'm glad it works for you.
On film for week 1 down in Miami. That's where he's going to run those tight packages.
Yeah, I always have links. So normally I just have it posted, but this stream started off with, you know, it was a very slow start and stream. But that's all right. Sometimes that happens. 2nd and 7. Ball just shy of the 50 at the 48. Corral. Oh, he's going to run. Get him. He's running. Damn it. It's like a 6-yard carry. This kid's, he's a freak. Patriots getting walked around down right now. This is sad.
Coverage right there. You see that shell coverage. Nothing's getting by you. So you can see the depth right there. There's the bell technique. We're 8 yards off. And then nice job right here underneath by the backer. Getting a good drop because I think that's where Corral was looking. And then all of a sudden, you got the rush, and he had to get outside the pocket and picks up a couple.
Yeah, we started talking a little bit about this depth chart, and the experiment with Jonathan Jones on the outside has gone on long enough. I think that's what Bill Belichick wants. I think
They're going to run it with Hubbard.
His depth with him on the outside, and then you get the Jones rookies, Marcus and Jack Jones.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see those guys get roles. Maybe they're not quite ready right now, but they're going to have roles, I think, before too long.
First down.
Marcus Jones is really impressive to me in the slot.
Eugene Pratt will make the Pats practice squad. Potentially. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Our roster is probably not going to be super easy to make overall, though. I don't personally think. We got a lot of like depth at certain positions. That beard is the Don? What do you mean the Don? Do you mean like bomb? Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I think. Then the other team just goes off and scores 35 and wins 35-28. That was bloody awesome. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Been growing it for just about a year now. I think here's like a full look at it. It gets long, got the crazy mustache. Been about a solid year growth. Very, very thick. I've wanted to shave it about 3 times this summer, where I've just been laying in bed, like, please God stop sweating, and then I fall asleep and I wake up cold and I'm like, oh, I made it through the night. That's all I wanted. And then I live to fight another day with the beard. The winter time is going to be great. I don't even have to wear a scarf. Almost picked by number 38 or 36 rather. So 39 Mitchell. Hey, almost made a good play. 3rd and 9 coming up here. Whew. Appreciate that, man. What's crazy is I have a huge ass head, so this is the beard. Captain, because I ask you to ignore the troll and you keep acknowledging them. You notice you're the only person that acknowledges the existence of that person? Please just ignore them. When they come in and do trolly stuff, just ignore the person. Yeah, Mitchell's all over the place. I'm not sure if I'm liking him too much. He wouldn't be a bad backup, but like, boof. Good job by 31. Jonathan Jones with the great play right there. He should be an outside. Wow, that was an outside. Ooh, look at John Jones again. Uh-oh. That's the J.C. Jackson replacement more than likely. There you go. I was going to say, did Jones even look? Glad they let him play on that one. That's all, Captain. You're good. You're not doing anything bad. It's just try to ignore that guy. That's all. No, delay game. They're going to back up. That's a smart delay game, by the way. That gives you a better shot at putting it at like the 1-yard line. It's not a bad one. If I'm Hecker, I'd take another penalty, then put it into the corner. But I don't think you could take consecutive penalties without loss of down anymore. 7:26 remains. Actually, you might be able to, but I don't necessarily know how it works. They changed the way penalties worked on 4th downs because the Patriots and Titans started abusing the shit out of it. About the fact that you can let the clock run for forever and just take penalties. Ah, they just missed, and it's a touchback. Was that Hecker that ran down there to touch the ball? What the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, that was 44. Anyway, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 20 when the game comes back on. I would imagine we're going to see Bailey Zapp and company unless they're going to just send Mac out for another drive or two. But, I mean, I guess we'll see. 7:18 remains here in the second quarter. 7:18 remains here in the first half. 7-3 Patriots lead, and they get the ball. The Patriots also get the ball at halftime, too. Yeah, what's craziest about this giant beard that I've grown is it would look twice as big on a normal head person. Like, if it was on, like, someone who doesn't need to wear size 8 hats, like fitted, the size 8 fitteds. Do you know how embarrassing that is to have to go up to the counter and be like, hey, do you guys got size 8s? I know that's a fucked up size that you guys probably don't carry too many of. Oh, they're $5 more? That's fine. I know what fat people have to go through, by the way. I, too, have an abnormally sized part of my body that doesn't fit things very properly. The camera shrinks my head and makes it look a lot more normal, and even then I could look on it and be like, wow, my head is huge. There's a lot of brain up in there, you know? Gotta have some, you know. Yeah, bigger the brain, bro. I'm fucking smart as shit. I'm very skinny. I wish I was a little bigger, though. I just don't put on weight very easily. I think it's because I burn a lot of calories and I don't take a lot of calories in. So there's that kind of deficit for me. Like, and that's probably why I can eat, ever since I've learned about what calories are. I've pretty much learned that the reason I can't gain weight is... Yeah, he's done. Mac's out for the game, by the way, so here comes Bailey's, or Hoyer or Zapp. I'm not sure which guy's coming in. Brian Hoyer. Captain doesn't need to lose weight. He said he's skinny. Here's Brian Hoyer, Sparty's favorite quarterback. Oh, wait a minute. No, I know why Spartan said that. Or Sparty said that. He's just loyal to his fucking Spartans. We've done Brian Hoyer very well in New England, so, you know. I think he's even got a ring with us at least once, right, Mike? Maybe 28. Was he on the team in 2018 with Brady and us? I feel like he was the backup. No, that was Stid. Does Hoyer got a ring? He's had to have won a ring with us. Oh, shit, hold on. I might have just fucked up my cord. No? It feels like what? Oh, first down, too. Look at that. I know Jimmy G's gotten several rings with us. I know Stid's got a ring with us. But I don't necessarily know. Another first down. Tyquan Thornton with the reception. Skinny legend Tyquan Thornton.
But I mean, looking at him through 4 weeks now after watching him, he looks like he belongs in the group. He sure does.
Yeah, 2019 he got a ring. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, Mac was I think 4 of 6, right? Yeah, Mac was 4 of 8, but he should have been 6 of 8 in my opinion. Did he didn't get a ring? Ah. You think you're going to play football college? Hell yeah, man. What position do you play?
I see Coach Belichick talking to Troy Brown there. Sort of getting that one figured out. That won't happen again.
But what we've seen, so he's not only fast.
All right, 1st and 15 after too many men on the field. That was a dumb penalty.
He's got to help the quarterback. You know, when you play really
You play lineman or wide receiver for sure.
You're going to have to come back down that stem to help the quarterback down. Help him out.
Loss of 5, a 1st and 15. Harris in the backfield. He takes the handoff and he runs it through the left side across midfield to the Carolina 48.
It's that zone blocking right there. Little stretch to the left side. You see the deep handoff by the quarterback.
I mean, it could be D lineman.
Step left. Quarterback's going to come here. That's the point of attack right there. Watch Hoyer get out.
That's not too crazy.
There's the ball. See the deep handoff. And remember,
Hell, I played D end and quarterback. That's it. You want to talk about a crazy combination of positions? My starting position was quarterback, and my defensive position was defensive end. Hey, another run there. Good job. Oh, fair. Yeah, fair. I'm guessing D line, but I don't know. My high school also ran like small defensive linemen. Like they believed in small D linemen for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why.
Calling into play for the Patriots this evening.
Yeah, I anticipated this too when Brian Hoyer came to the game. The Matt would
It worked well, like because of the speed of the D linemen. They just fucking get around the big linemen with bounce techniques.
Joe Judge did when Bailey Zappi came in the game.
3rd and 3.
With Harris flexing out, Patriots going empty here.
Very defensive-oriented game so far here this evening. Ah, tipped by one of the linebackers.
Darting in front.
Double slant to the front side.
Just want to finish the thought.
Long, yeah, like well, I had long ass arms, so that was a big part of it. And I bounce passed really well, and I could wrap people up really good, so someone else could come in and finish the tackle. So like, for example, I would just go in and grab around legs, and someone else would come in and push, because I couldn't like solo anybody, but I was able to, I don't know, and I could just read offenses pretty, like I don't know. I think it's long arms. He just likes the speed of smaller guys. A lot of guys, yeah, it was a big long arm like reach advantages, and yeah, we had like one kind of big D tackle, but he barely got to play because he was overweight. All right, commercial break. Patriots holding on to their lead. 4:26 remains here in the first half. 4:26 remains in the second quarter. Panthers get the ball 1st and 10 at the 9. 1st and 10 at the 9 for the Panthers. They trail 7-3 here in the first quarter with 4:26 left. Damn, you've been getting roasted, bro. You got noodle arms? That just means you don't got no muscles. But to pump that iron if you don't want to be called noodle arm. You have to get like me. Speaking of big ass arms and shit. Kid's shot sucks. There's a reason they didn't show it. Damn, that's like why did they show that commercial? That was a sad commercial. That definitely didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. Let me tell you, in terms of a journey of a commercial, you have a bunch of kids playing basketball together, and all of a sudden the kid who couldn't really shoot that good just, he's just all by himself, and they're like, 1 in 9 families, 1 in 9 kids don't have food to go home to on the table, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What a bait and switch by these people. Bunch of jerks. I'm just trying to watch football. How's the game going? Patriots are up 7-3. 4:26 left in the first half. Panthers have the ball at the 9. Well, their own 9-yard line, so they have 91 yards to go. Coral going to go with the handoff here as he's in the shadow of his own goalpost, but he only gets a couple there to dispel some of the nerves. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 12.
He's a little bit of a combination. He's athletic, but he's also got the size, I think, to set the edge, and I think it's interesting you've seen a lot more of him.
I mean, they played good last week. They just the back of like the third strings, and I don't know, just having to deal with Tyrod Taylor, who's probably going to be the Giants starter based on the way things are going over there. Against our like third string unit, it was not fair.
And for
He was just shredding us.
In the third round back in 2020. Part-time start of that rookie year. Corral dropping back.
Corral looks, throws, and that's going to be complete. It'll be a couple-yard gain, and 3rd and 5 coming up for the Panthers.
This was an example, guys, of what I was talking about with the different kinds of linebackers. And I'm not saying that Dante Hightower could never make this play or Kyle Van Noy. We saw those guys make countless plays over the years. But I think McMillan here, closing to the ball quickly, Jennings around the ball. I think they have a little bit more athleticism in that crew, certainly than they did last year. But even going back,
Hopefully. 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think that the
See if we can get a stop here.
for, guys like McMillan and Jennings and certainly Mac Wilson.
That was a good violent
Pats and Raiders. Well, that should be a fun game. Getting to face Joshie McDaniels.
last year, along with McGrone, a third linebacker, all rehabbing from injury. Corral on the quick
Ah.
right, and Brown makes the catch. No. Yes, he did make the grab. The ball was knocked free by Raekwon McMillan.
On the field is down by contact.
They're going to say he's down.
Yeah, he caught it.
good pressure by Uche, which forced this.
Not a bad snag.
That's a tough throw. Guy moving away from you and up the field to your right. And then McMillan shows good closing speed there.
Well, that's all right.
Get the tackle.
Tiger season's over.
Earlier in that first drive, but made up for it right there.
Just the pressure.
Hopefully they can win a game or two and play spoiler.
In the past, I get a little bit too carried away with what we see in the summer, but
The fights? Yeah. I mean, hopefully they stop after we're done playing the Panthers.
to be really quick,
They were in they were in some kind of mood at the start of the week.
not an easy conversion.
And Corral's through
Yep.
the hospital, knocked free.
That's a fumble.
Bledsoe. It's going to be
Are you kidding?
Steven Sullivan.
Is an incomplete pass.
Oh, they're going to rule it incomplete pass.
Pressure there. The Patriots
That's a catch and a fumble.
on that pass rush. They sped up the rookie.
They really did.
Yeah, this shit got pretty fucked up.
For Corral. Hits him on his drag. I mean, it's a good throw. That's why I say, okay, you can't
How is that not a catch?
scoop that thing and take off.
That was 100% a catch.
He's going to toss the challenge.
You know what?
Yeah, I was going to say 100%. That was a catch and a fumble, dude.
Check this out. Don't ever let those guys.
That was a bad call by the refs. That should have just been let to be played as a fumble. 100%. I don't know why they whistled that dead when Bledsoe was going to have a return. That's horse shit. They're not supposed to stop those plays, by the way. They're supposed to let those go hit the ground and let the Patriots try to score. And so that way it fucking turns into points and then they auto-review it. All turnovers are auto-reviewed anyway. There's zero reason to fucking stop that play right there. He turns and makes a football move up the field. That's a fucking fumble. He fumbled that football sure as shit.
I need to see how many times you got the right foot down.
Look at 1, 2, 3. Turn up field, make football move, ball pops out. That's a fumble sure as shit.
To me, he's making a football move. Why? His head turned upfield.
He turned up the field. That's 100% a football move.
As we listen,
Look, he turns up. Look, upfield, boom, ball gets knocked out. Right when he turns upfield, the ball's punched out. We'll see if they determine if that was that's the question, is if that was enough of a move. I mean, as soon as he turned, but you got to be ready for when you make that turn.
Complete. And that's what Bill's saying. We could have 6 right there instead. Say we
That should have been a touchdown, though.
drive the ball. And you
That
might
100% should have been a scoop and score for Bledsoe right there.
bang. You ask me, that looked like an incomplete pass. Now you see it in slow-mo. Right foot down, left foot down. Football move, yes. Why? Because he turned his head upfield.
You got to let that play. Yeah, he turned his head upfield, by the way, yeah, before the ball was...
Brad Allen's crew.
That's all the angles for you right there. See,
Bledsoe was the one who knocked that ball out, too.
I agree with him on that.
The receiver caught the ball and the ball got he took like 4 steps and then turned upfield and the ball got punched out and it's a fumble. Bledsoe should have been allowed to return that ball as far as he could have because it would have been reviewed automatically as a turnover and if they would have scored.
The receiver did complete the process of the catch, then fumble the ball.
Yeah, it was a fumble. Yep. Patriots get the ball back. Great call. Good job by the refs to get it right. That was a stupid fucking decision to not let that play out though. That's the incorrect way that they handled that at first. Patriots ball. Let's go.
Good challenge. He's still upset that you stopped the play.
Yeah, you're not supposed to stop the fucking play. That's actually like they're told that.
Are or aren't what they are. This game's in the regular season. This game's in the postseason.
Fair enough. You know what? I guess if it was in the postseason, that who's ever talking just made a really good point. If this was in the regular season or in the postseason, they let that go. They 100% let that play out. But since it is the preseason, probably smart to just whistle it dead. All right, 2-minute warning coming up with 2:16, but the Patriots have to get a playoff here real quick. Well, maybe a second play coming up here. It'll be 2nd down and 10. That was an ugly throw by Hoyer. Oh, Bailey Zapp is in now. Yeah, it's our ball.
Your mind's moving, your adrenaline's pumping.
See the numbers last week. Bailey Zapp, 48 snaps, 8 series.
Zapp did all right last week, going 19 to 32, 205, a touchdown and a pick.
Very impressive in the second half, and he saw an array of blitzes from Wink Martindale. And the Giants.
Yeah, he did pretty good despite being under heavy pressure the entirety of that game. That was crazy. Stevenson's going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage. But that'll be the 2-minute warning coming up. I think, right? Yeah, just let it go to 2. Yep, 2-minute warning now. I'm going to mute the audio because it's going to be a commercial break. Muting the audio as it's a break. Patriots lead 7-3. Patriots lead 7-3 right now with the ball is at the Carolina 25. So the Patriots are deep enough in territory that all they got to do is just like, you know, not fuck up and they can hit a field goal. So you could be in a lot worse position if you're the Patriots right now. Ooh. Let's hope Zapp can get us in. Yeah, I mean, or at least some points, right? That would be idea. Some kind of points this evening. Bum 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 bum. I'm just bummed out that in an hour they're going to be an hour and a half. They're taking. I hope this game is primarily over in an hour and a half or really close. So that way we don't have to worry about getting preempted for the Houston and fucking Los Angeles. Rams and Texans sounds so awful. I'll take 3 points. I'll take a touchdown. I'll take whatever we can get. Preseason. Glad to see the defense looking pretty sharp this game. Smothering, if you will. It's one of the things you want to see out of your defense, you know what I mean? Like them getting just kind of, just being super oppressive and shit. Ooh. 2-minute warning, though. It's the 2-minute warning here in New England. The Patriots lead 7-3 with the ball at the Carolina 25. 3rd and 9 at the Carolina 25 for the Patriots. 3rd and 9 at the Carolina 25. 7-3 Patriots lead at the 2-minute warning. Oh, man. Haven't moved since I started streaming. All the Saints and Packers are still scoreless. Two-minute warning here in New England.
A lot of construction work going on. Coming up at halftime, we're going to give you a sneak peek of what Gillette Stadium is going to look like when all the renovations are done. In the meantime, let's send it back upstairs. Scott Zolak and Bob Sosa. Guys,
Wait a minute, Steve. Oh,
I had a lot more sodas to drink last week.
that's it.
Steve, you the engineer on this job?
Oh, we have some fun down here. Steve is knocking on the door.
Channel 4 should put you up on the top of that crane.
I'd love to get there. As long as there's food up there. I need some food.
Dan Roach will probably push it over, though.
Here's Zapp out of the 2-minute warning with
Zapp on 3rd down. Throws, and they're going to be just short, but they're going to get to about the 20. I would imagine we're going to see a field goal try come out and make it 10-3, but we'll see.
for the Patriots, including a touchdown from Zappe with a timeout taken.
Charles, timeout.
No, I don't think I actually took 7. I think I took 1 or 2.
The renovations, $300 million worth here at Gillette.
And the rest of the time I have to blow my nose and shit because it's all fucked up. It's good. It's been good lately. I've been very fucking happy with that. I haven't had to fucking deal with allergies. I don't know what happened.
Headed this whole project up. He
Maybe it's the time of year when shit starts dying again, and it's like, oh God, I can breathe again.
Good friends. They've been doing this for many, many years.
But I will say it's been a lot better with my nose lately.
Back in the early 90s.
Whatever fucking issues I got with that piece of garbage.
Living on a prayer. Big song played when things are going well.
All right, here's Nick Folk. And that's good. All right. 10-3 Patriots lead with a minute 49 to go in the game, or in the first half. A minute 49 here in the second quarter. Patriots lead 10-3. They also get the ball at the halftime when it's halftime, so that's cool.
It's going to be the biggest in the country. Which, you look at the one in the south end zone, this one's huge.
It's going to be enormous. And
the greatest game day experience.
What's up, Charles? Once you play NFC versus AFC and Madden Legacy play, they're giving John Madden thanks. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've heard some people say they like Madden. Some people say they don't. I've heard some people say it's a lot better than anything they've released in the last few years. I don't know. Anyway, Patriots have a lead, a minute 49. I think the Panthers have 3 timeouts to play with. 2, rather, 2. Here's the kick. And it's out the back of the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Panthers.
In this 10-3 lead. When was the last time the Patriots opened up their season against the same opponent? 3 straight years. Playing Miami, of course, in week 1 each of the last 2 seasons. And they will face the Dolphins again. I was going to say.
Yeah, we got to play the Dolphins again this year. It sucks.
In Miami. Okay.
I want to say Buffalo. I don't know.
I would guess a division game.
It's a divisional opponent.
It could be a trick question. It could be a team like the Colts, for example.
Almost picked by Mac Wilson Sr. there. That was close. Damn. So it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. Very, very close. Very close.
All right, let's take a look at Wilson right here. Playing the linebacker spot up. He's the guy with the green dot. Look at him read the quarterback's eyes and go right to that double slant. They're trying to run that double slant. Same one Brian Hoyer threw and almost got picked on.
Mac Wilson Jr. has to approve of what Mac Wilson Sr. just did. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Corral with a
fucking somebody was offsides.
trailing the play. McMillan makes the tackle from the backside. Again, Brad Allen.
So it'll be 2nd and 5, or 1st and 5? 2nd and 5. They get a free 5 yards at the end of the play.
It's got to be a legal formation.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
All right.
Yeah, hopefully the Pats can win, Robert.
For the 3rd straight year. When was the last time the Pats began a season against the same opponent? 3 consecutive years. Did I say the Colts?
Baltimore Colts was the answer to the trivia.
That's pretty good.
You knew that. Good for you.
I just figured it's got to be a trick question before the realignment. And now
Corral throws, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Spencer Brown is intended.
There's a minute 35 remaining here in the second quarter. The Panthers do have 2 timeouts. The Patriots 3 if they get the ball back and want to score.
I got to think Baker Mayfield's the starter. You're not making a trade for a guy like that. You know, they struggled with Sam Darnold last year. We saw him in person. Wasn't a good outing for him.
Darnold threw interceptions on 3 consecutive series last year against the Patriots, but Mayfield didn't fare much better here with Cleveland. He seems to have a slight edge. Seems like the media in Charlotte are presuming he'll be the starter. 3rd down and 5. And Corral throws it on the comeback.
Oh wow, that guy actually caught that shit. They stop him. Hey, they stop him for a 1st down though. They didn't get a 1st. It'll be 4th and 1 coming up here. 4th and 1 coming up. Good job by the Patriots to hold the play to not getting a 1st. Patriots do take a timeout.
saw many years with the Jets. So they've got some speed.
It is 4th and super short, though. I wonder if they're going to measure and see if they got the first, actually.
Yeah, that's the biggest key for them is to keep McCaffrey healthy.
Yeah, they're measuring.
Not playing in any preseason games. We certainly saw a lot of him in the 2 days of joint practices. So our first measurement of this preseason
Woo, just short.
by the link of a chain.
Yeah, it was a good catch. We're going to see what I guess Carolina wants to do here. I guess New England didn't take that timeout. The Panthers did.
New England, they're first. It will be 30 seconds.
The Patriots want their rookie quarterback to have an opportunity in the final 73 seconds.
Or did they? What the fuck happened? I don't... Somebody called the timeout. Who cares who did? It's 4th and inches.
There's the other linebackers coach, Steve Belichick.
What's up, Preston?
Carolina does keep the offense on the field.
Oh, Carolina's going to go for it here, maybe.
The rookie from Ole Miss on 4th and inches, under center in a tight set. Round the single back. Now a bunch left for Carolina.
This is an attempt to draw them off sides. Nobody move.
Try to draw the Patriots off. Not biting. Yep.
Yeah, it didn't work at all. Patriots didn't even, like, hesitate at that one.
It will be 30 seconds.
There's that personality.
They're listening. See, they're finally listening.
DeMarcus Covington, the defensive
Good job by the Patriots there to listen on the snap and realize he wasn't going to hike it. Good situational football, good awareness.
Always Steve being around his dad for all the years. Back to his dad.
Now here comes the punting units. I would stay vigilant on a fake here, though.
Away from the game. Doing some other things. And to hear him talk, not only about football, but just
You always want to be kind of careful on a fake attempt.
the business world down in Boston. Coach
Anyway, a minute 13 remains in the second quarter. The Patriots have 3 timeouts. The Panthers have 1.
is going to eventually be one of your head coaches.
Oh, well, the Patriots should only have 2, I believe, actually. But,
sooner rather than later. Bryant.
yeah, Patriots only have 2 timeouts. Okay. That's enough to maybe do something, unless they're just going to kind of sit on it and because they get the ball at halftime anyway.
So Miles drifting over. Signals for the fair catch.
Phew.
And Bailey Zappi's going to have an opportunity.
All right, down at the 20, maybe the 21, depending on the spot. It was 106 remaining here in the first half. 106 remains in the second quarter. Patriots have a couple timeouts to play with. Let's see what they decide to do here on offense.
Yeah, especially on the Wednesday, he got the 2 reps while Brian Hoyer worked on Tuesday. These are great situations too. So he gets out there for the red zone after the fumble. He gets an automatic red zone possession, and now he's going to get an abbreviated 2-minute drive. This
All
is-
right. Oh, shit. I just fucking max out the mic.
Gonna make his way. Everything's still a little fast. We've seen it. We talked about it a little bit with Matt Corral. I think Bailey Zappi has experienced some of the similar things.
It's not Zappy, it's Zap.
Great experience right here with a 2-minute drill.
And he's got the experienced Montgomery alongside. Zappi creating on the move. Throws it across the
Hey, look at Zap gets it out to about the 40-yard line. Good job by the Patriots to move the ball down the field a little bit. First and 10 at the 50? Or no, they're at the 40. Okay. They're at the 39, rather. First and 10 at the 39.
the reception. Third-year player out of UCLA. Zappi climbing, throwing.
Is it Zappy? I thought it was just Zap.
Another first down for New England along the sideline at the 50.
Yeah, he gets in rhythm when he has the opportunity to bounce his feet. Get set. Here he is on the scramble, and that's a tough throw.
I thought the other P and the E were silent. I didn't think it was Zappy.
Middle, but good snag by Ossie who has good hands.
We talked last week a lot about the astounding numbers that Zappi had in college, first at Houston.
Oh, that makes the last name's way uncool now if it's Zappy.
Houston Baptist. He had a terrific game against Texas Tech. And that caught the
I was kind of hoping it was just Zap. That's a sweet-ass last... Throw it. Get rid of it.
able to let it go eventually.
All right. Ball got let go of. I don't know why they didn't call him down. I'm glad they didn't. First and 10 at the 50 coming up. Or second and 10 at the 50 now.
Him on the spin move. So he sees the pressure coming.
Yeah, Zap's a cool last name. Zappy isn't.
Now why I say I didn't see the receiver, because if the receiver's not in the general area of the line of scrimmage here, this will be grounded. He's still in the tackle box.
Of course, he had to get it.
That dude's trying to sack him. He's just standing there like a complete hard ass.
Chandler. His arm
That was pretty sweet.
His arm strength. Didn't hear as much
spin it.
about
He can
that
spin it.
before he became a Patriot.
I don't question his arm strength.
A lot about his accuracy, his decision making.
Oh, you like the Zappy?
Throws it across the middle for Asiasi underneath. The grab is made at the 45.
I mean, the college numbers. What do we got here?
Late flag.
Yeah, that's going to be unnecessary roughness. I know what they're about to call it on. It's going to be a late block.
For the Patriots. No, eventually into the fray, but Brad Allen
Game holding them down.
I don't know. Like, that was the latest block I've ever seen, dude. It's like, dude, what were you doing?
Good call. The down counts, 15-yard penalty.
Dipshit.
I don't like that call.
Oh, watch. It's after the play. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was right there on it.
Here you go. Boom.
Oh,
That Cole?
gosh, yes.
And again, we've got to note that James Ferentz was one of those players who was tossed out of practice the other day. And you don't expect that kind of play from a coach's son. And really,
Oh, Ferentz.
his father, of course, Kurt.
Five just bunched up funny. That was James Ferentz. I think he's the guy who gave up the sack earlier, if I'm not mistaken.
22 seconds to go. Zappi on the move.
They're just going to dump it off on 3rd and 20. They get about 8 yards, and, well, we'll see if anyone calls a timeout.
His dad at the AFC title game in
New England, they're second.
Kansas City.
30 seconds.
New England took a timeout there for some reason instead of just letting it go to the end of the quarter.
You know, the history of it, like coaches.
Yeah, he was a good college quarterback. We'll see if he winds up becoming, a great one in the NFL, or if he winds up being good at all. But,
Yeah, that's a strange timeout to me by Bill Belichick. With 15 seconds left in the half, you're probably going to have to punt from around midfield. So, I don't know. It's preseason for everyone, I guess.
Yeah, he is going to
I guess he's just trying to get his punter some reps, is my guess. Not the worst thing.
and preseason games.
Again, the best time to get like these kind of reps is in practice, so.
There's been a sudden change in Zappi had the experience of taking over after that fumble. Had a chance there at least to get the team to midfield and the 2
Damn, that's unfortunate we didn't score off a turnover, though. That was like our number one way of scoring last season was off turnovers and shit.
This time is invaluable for him as a rookie. And this punt.
But he's a young guy, so I'm not too concerned. I'll get to it. Ah, I just missed. Good effort by 40. 41, 47 or so. Good effort by the kid to get down there. 41 with a good effort.
We've seen him, Bob, every day. Brendan Schooler, right? He's
Schooler with a really good effort to get down there. If he'd have been a little just a little unfortunate. I hope my Texans do well tonight. Yeah.
He's going to be a guy to keep an eye on during the course
Yeah, Texans start about 9. Should be a good game. They got to play the Rams, though, so that's a bit of a difficult one. I would imagine the Panthers are just going to kneel this shit out here because I don't think they even wanted to get the ball back.
Decided to transfer again. Wound up at Texas. Played receiver, played safety in college, but really made his mark on.
Yeah, they're just kneeling it out. Patriots get the ball at halftime, by the way, so if you're wondering if who gets it at half and yada, 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 that's the Patriots. So. All right. Patriots lead 10-3 heading into halftime. 10-3 Patriots lead at the half. Yeah. Good game so far. I'm enjoying it. Much better than that Giants affair. All right. Got to stretch out a little bit. Yeah, I don't care, man. Here you go. Here you go. You know what to do. Just leave a like on the way out. Yada, yada, yada. It'd be cool. Blah, blah, blah. Outside of the Patriots, which team do you look forward to? The Lions. I'm excited to see what the 49ers and Trey Lance look like. I want to see what the Browns look like with Deshaun Watson. Outside of them teams, I'm not really too worried about other teams, though. And I guess I want to see if Trevor Lawrence looks any better than year one. So I guess there's about 5 things I'm looking forward to this year. Again, I kind of don't mind either the Browns or the 49ers. So I'm excited to see what they look like. Some major changes. Green Bay leads 3-0, by the way, in their game in the first quarter. It's 1:15 remaining in the first. Green Bay's up 3-0. It's halftime here in the Patriots and the Panthers, and the Patriots lead 10-3. It's halftime, so, if you need to stretch out, and I know I do. I'm gonna go grab a little bit of soda here real fast. I'll be right back grabbing some soda. Thornton is in. Thornton's been playing with Hoyer and Zapp. I just don't think he was playing with Mack to start the game off. I'm back. All right. Again, it is halftime, so I don't really know what what all to talk about. Especially when it's halftime of a preseason game, it's like that was a fun half. Much better. Add a little bit of moisture back to the old mouth. It's already 8:30. Almost not. It's actually 8:40 basically. 3 minutes to go, and then it's 8:40, and then it's like, eesh. I don't know if they'll get the rest of that game in an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, looks like Rodgers cut his hair. Unless he has it in a man bun under his hat. But I don't know. So how's everybody's day going? You guys all have good days, hopefully. Hopefully nothing too bad anyway. Rob, guess what? Best Solaris is back, and it's a good link to watch game. Yeah, I remember Best Solaris. How much better is it than this one? Close that. Much farther ahead is this one? Oh, this shit looks like it could be substantially ahead. Oh, I can't really tell. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What is this? Yeah, this looks like it's way behind, dude. Yeah, I can't tell though. I don't know which one's ahead or which one's way behind or oh, because they're two separate channels. I guess I'll check it when the game gets going back on. We'll make a judgment on that point. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, so I was just reading something. Got a little distracted. I'm stoked for the Lions tomorrow. They can't finish last forever. Yeah, exactly. They're playing. Who do they play tomorrow? Why do I not remember? The Colts. That's right. That might be a shitty game for the Lions. They didn't look the greatest this week at practice. I'll be honest. I mean, they had moments where it wasn't too bad, but. Yeah, just waiting for halftime to end. Dun dun. Dun dun. Wow. Still halftime. Ugh. I wish they had like a clock down or a countdown counter, or what word am I looking for? Like a clock down countdown clock. I don't know. PJ Walker and Mac both go for it. Well, PJ Walker is taking back over at the start of the third quarter. So whenever the Panthers get the ball back, PJ Walker will be back in the starter role because they're going first and third, second and four. Countdown clock? Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, why can't I think of the word? Till halftime comes out. And I think it's good to have like that little 15-minute clock that runs like all the time for halftime. It's coming up next anyway, so that's good. Oh. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Check some. All right, what we got? Dun, 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 dun. Waiting for halftime to get underway. Patriots do get the ball at the second half, though, so that's pretty good. Excuse me. Now the Braves are winning 3-1. Uh-oh. Well, hey, there you go. You guys got some runs now. You're in the game. That's good. What's up, Salty? Yeah, I appreciate the kind words, Salty. Thank you very much. It's I like doing it. I don't know. I don't feel like a lot of hard work. But I appreciate the kind words, my friend. Just waiting for the second half to get underway. It's like, come on. I swear halftime's not this long. Where is the best Solaris thing I had open, though? I do want to check that and see if that's a little bit more ahead. Oh, it is. Holy shit. The fuck? Alright, well, we're turning this one on. Oh, that's the... I remember the problem with this source.
Look back at the camera and gave a smile. That's pretty good by the guy.
That is 2 weeks in a row. Last week.
Oh, it's his birthday last week.
Is the audio good? Or is it too loud? Hold on.
Watch this here. Watch right here. Freeze it. Yep. He smiled.
Is it all good?
Got that stride working right there. I think he was pleased with the first half. You know, as far as the young guys getting in there. You know, good question about the pressure. I thought the pressure was really good.
Oh, good. That's good.
Got the guys off their spot, made a move. Saw Uche.
Good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Wise.
First and 10 for Zappy in the Pats offense. And he skips the ball.
If you want, I can probably make it a little louder, but that's up to you. Second down and 10 coming up. I think I'm just literally a play behind at this point. Anyway, second down and 10 for Zappy, I guess. I guess it's Zappy. They keep saying Zappy, but I thought it was Zap. Hey, a completion. Big completion out to number 83. What is this?
It's a good ball by Zappy right here. They're going no huddle. So you're going with a rookie here, no huddle. Second preseason game for him. That's pretty good.
Well, Jordan Humphrey had 6 catches for 62 yards last week. And now another throw coming back to it. Trey Nixon, good job.
Why is the entire top of the screen cut off? What the fuck? There we go. That works. Anyway, first down for the Patriots. Yeah, a little bit louder. All right.
Another chance to run the hurry up. We saw Mac Jones do that last year as a rookie in the preseason, coming out of halftime. Zappy, quick turn and throw, and JJ.
Is that good or a little bit more?
It's one thing when you look at that third down back. I think that's why Ramondre is going to be the guy right now, because a guy like Brandon Bolden last year was really good.
Okay. If it needs to be a little louder, just anybody let me know. I just don't want it to be too over me when I speak, because it kind of can get a little awful sounding.
Right in the basket. JJ's got to catch that.
How about the guy we saw score the touchdown? Catch a pass.
All right, second down and 10. All right, now I like blanked out for a second.
And another flag with early.
Oh, that's a false start.
Number 69. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
And that is
Cole Strange with the false start.
wearing the gloves tonight. He's gone with gloves on, gloves off, mostly gloves off. The way he preferred to play in college.
JJ does have to catch that, especially if you... Yeah, exactly.
Hands get so mangled. Offensive lineman and defensive lineman.
Exactly.
Second down and 15 now from midfield. Taylor hangs off the left hip of Zapp.
Zap. Second and 15. He looks. He's got a guy. Hey, Lil Jordan Humphrey with the catch. That's big Jordan Humphrey.
That's a really, really good throw by Zapp.
What's up, Kenny Robinson, you bitch? In your motherfucking face. In the Carolina territory go the Patriots.
See the fight in it right there.
First and 10 at the 24. Uh-oh. Throws it away. He ain't got shit to throw it. All right, fair enough. I don't hate a throwaway.
It allows him to clear the underneath defender, which is a linebacker. And you see the loft on the ball. Goes over top the linebacker, lays it in front of the safety.
Yeah, especially with Ty Montgomery lurking around now. J.J. Taylor probably feels like his job's on the line. I mean, it would have to be, right? Like, Ty Montgomery, Stevenson, and Harris seem like they're going to be the starters, with Pierre Strong breathing down the neck of everyone else. So we'll see with J.J. Taylor's had a good spring, though, so or a good camp anyway.
Second down and 10. Taylor stays on, look like adjust with the early movement coming out of his stance.
Another false start.
Hard for the snap. False start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Yeah, he's had a really good camp up to this point as Yadny. He gets moved from right side. For Isaiah Wynn. Here he is on your left side right there. You see the left foot drops. Good hole count early there. Can't let that happen.
Okay, no Brown, no win this evening for the Patriots at tackle. Bueno kicked out to the right side for New England from the outset. Just playing left. Humphrey motions to the top of your screen. And Zappy goes under center. Gives it to J.J. Taylor. And the little back with a run to the 25. Paul, let's talk about little Jordan Humphrey. We have not mentioned his name much in all the conversations during training camp. But the last week or so, he's come on for the Pats. He's certainly been heard from a lot in the 2 preseason games.
Yeah, he has started to make some plays, and I wanted to get Zoe's opinion on something here. We've talked a little bit about Devin Asiasi as, you know, the potential third tight end. He's made a couple of grabs late in the first half. Bob, you mentioned that Humphrey's not the fastest guy out there. He's got the great size, 6'3", 6'4", creates some space for himself. So I'm wondering if this guy is maybe more of the tight ends than, one of those kind of hybrid players that Belichick kind of gravitates toward at times.
Yeah, like JJ, but if you got 2 guys, one that is equal. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Have a quick smoke though. That might be a little hard to hear.
They maybe look at him as a little bit of a hybrid type player.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw him, and I saw him making some plays. I thought he was a tight end initially. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's little Jordan Humphrey. So he's a receiver. He hasn't made many plays outside as far as comebacks, slants, and that. It's more the seam route. He does a good job reading coverage. You know, you need a good inside guy that reads cover 2, or if it splits, can you run the top of the numbers? And he does that well.
53-yard try coming up for Vizcaíno.
Oh shit, big field goal try.
And the snap is in place. His kick is aloft.
No way, no good.
And it's well wide. In his first attempt.
I mean, it was kind of close, right? I mean, that was kind of close. Commercial break coming up. He tried. And that guy, I mean, he tried to hit the field goal, but it'll stay 10-3. It's commercial break right now, so I have to mute the audio. At least I think I do. Maybe. I don't know what they're showing. Jordan Love looks so much better this season. That's what I've heard, and I've kind of looked. He does look a lot better than he did last year. It'll be 10-3. Panthers take the ball over at the first and 10 at the Carolina 35. First and 10 at the Carolina 35. PJ Walker will take the ball back over. We'll see how things look. Hey, I mean, maybe Love will take Rodgers' job this year. He's better than Rodgers, so you never know. Oh, he hit a touchdown finally? Hell yeah, there you go. Almost done with what I'm doing. You know what the best part about the Patriots are when I can stream them? I can talk about the Patriots for about 3 hours and no one can say anything about it. I think Amazon, right? I think he's an analyst for Fox or he's an analyst for Amazon. Hey, the game's back on. Panthers ball. There you go, Kev.
Patriots cheerleaders with their last work here at Gillette until 5 weeks from now. The Patriots' next home game, Week 3, September 25th, against the Baltimore Ravens.
Damn, we're on the road for 4 straight weeks. Holy shit. Our next home game is Week 3 of the regular season against the Ravens. Good God. Oh, that's a first down.
There's a nice grab in traffic, catches it with his hands, plucks the ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's also been coaching for a while. He might just want to try something else. Coaching's a huge time commitment. I think his kids are also getting kind of old, Peyton's. I think he just wants to be around his aging kids and, you know.
Let's keep an eye on number 34.
I think anyway. I won't swear to shit on that, but I think his kids are like in their teens now. So he might just be stepping away for a minute. Yeah, Zap looks a lot better this game. That's like a 9-yard pickup.
Those guys who figures to be very much in the Patriots' plans at the linebacking spot. With a shove out.
He's playing a lot here tonight.
The thing about Henry Anderson up front, too, for the Patriots, he was lost early last season.
All right.
This player Bill Belichick had liked for a long time coming out of Stanford.
Game feeling good.
Injury against Tampa Bay, yeah, it was with the Jets. Got a big contract, a big sack here, but also good run stuffer.
Yeah, Zappa, he looks more like he did at the end of the game last week, which was a lot better, which was pretty good. Well, no, he looks more comfortable playing pro football, that's for certain. Yeah, that would have been a nice field goal to hit, but I don't know. Oh, shit. Intercepted! There we go! Sean Wade with an interception. Hey! They're going to rule him down at the 21, but it doesn't matter. He made the interception. Let's go. Wade grabs it. He's running to the end zone. You know, the little pomp and circumstance play at the end. You know, a little taunting. Anyway, Sean Wade with the interception. And it's Patriots ball. 10-3 they lead. 10:41. They have it at their own 21. No, Mac Jones will start the season for us, dude. I'm willing to bet that there isn't actually even a quarterback battle that's like possible. Like, it's so sure that Mac is the starter, I actually don't even know how to respond to that. I'll be honest with you. Brian's playing against backups. You're being very short-sighted on that. Yeah, there's no quarterback.
Set the game clock to 10:42. 10:42 on the game clock, please. Thank you.
Yeah, Hoyer definitely didn't look better than Mac, that's for sure. Didn't Hoyer come in and 3 and out and then he was done? This is a weird channel. They don't go to commercials. They just kind of they turn the audio off and occasionally it blares out. What's up, Daniel?
All right, Patriots have the ball in their own 21. Wade was ruled down by contact. Now here's Henry Anderson right here.
Good job by Wade though to get some yards there. Or to get the pick. Yeah, you don't need to worry about Mac not starting the season off. He'll be the quarterback, man.
You're going to see 83 come over across the formation. But watch Wade right there, top of your screen.
Yeah, Hoyer is also like way too old to be a like we can't have Hoyer starting.
I didn't think he got touched. I mean, he got touched before he intercepted the ball.
Got a lot of contact from his celebrating teammates. And he's been a guy who's been improving this training camp, and now here in the preseason, there's
Hey, Pierre Strong with a 4 or 5 yard pickup. It's a 2nd down and 6. Nice little run by Pierre Strong.
late last summer, just before the season began.
That's what you like to see, though. Good job by Wade, getting better and better. Wonder if it's the Patriots effect.
A tough spot for a rookie, new organization, new defense. Put him inside, they put him outside. College,
He was a rookie last year, Sean Wade. Baltimore gave up on a rookie last year?
final year.
The fuck happened there?
He was a defensive back who earned All-America honors for Ohio State.
I thought he was like a 4th-year player, finally just getting his shit together. I didn't realize he was a rookie last year.
Yes, about arm strength. No question with arm strength with this kid. No. He gets
What the fuck? All right, he's going to turn into a star, baby.
You know what I like about the bench?
You know what sucks?
Pro football, especially
Yeah, I don't understand why the hell they would do that.
the bench gets excited.
You would think trading a corner to the Patriots is a sign that, yeah, we're not giving this corner up.
Tells you got a team that's coming
Can you imagine if the Patriots called the Lions and went, can we have Jeff Okudah? And they just gave us Jeff Okudah.
Across the league. First down and 10 for the Panthers.
Like, yeah, he's not working out here. You guys can have him. Be like, all right, thank you. He's going to be really good here for somehow, but, you know,
Coming back with the
you guys just don't know how to use corners and defensive backs. This motherfucker should be a safety first and foremost.
Yeah, he comes from the top of your screen. He's got a lot of room here in the middle here on that income.
It does look like they're using Jeff Okudah a lot smarter in Detroit this camp.
Throws it right in the middle of that zone.
He's just not a man zero. Actually, he wouldn't work with us
Sends it right on the numbers.
because we'd try to put him in man zero and his ass would just get burnt like fucking left and right. Then again, I don't know. Sean Wade was just in cover 0 and he got a pick, so.
but big as a wide receiver. Play fake. Quick throw out to the left. Again, little Jordan making a move.
Bledsoe looked really good too with the starters.
Stopped on a pickup of 5. Paul, we're talking about him in the break and comparing him to some former Patriots. Tim Wright.
That's what happened to Wade. And guess what? And I guess the Patriots probably have this motherfucker just exclusively in the slot.
Back in 2000, 2001. You know, a 6'3", 6'4" kind of guy, a big slot receiver is really what he was. And I think Bill kind of looked at him
Okay.
as sort of like an extra tight end.
Well, maybe they can fix him. I don't know. We're good at fixing corners up.
Third tight end. I think Asiasi probably has the upper hand in that regard, and they're going to need someone to block, right? You know, that third tight end.
I mean, he looks pretty solid. I don't know. I mean, even last year he had moments where he looked all right. I didn't realize he was a rookie. That completely changes my evaluation of him. He's actually pretty solid for a second-year player. You know, not an idea. He's got a lot of work to put in it, but he looks way better from year 1 to year 2. I'm talking like that's a huge step. I didn't realize that's a huge step for a second-year player. He looks way better.
Let go by Buffalo this week.
What's up, Drake? Yeah, Patriots doing good. Driving, they're at like the Carolina 37.
Asiasi was in there with John O. Smith on the first series of the game.
Hunter Henry, Johnny Smith, Dalton Keene, Devin Asiasi.
Injuries. We're going to go to a timeout.
Oh, there's an injury on the play. Stanford was injured on the play, unfortunately. It's 3rd and 2 at the Carolina 37. 3rd and 2 at the Carolina 37. Patriots lead 10-3 with 7:37 remaining here in the quarter. Yeah. It's an injury timeout, so they had to go to commercial break. Yeah, the run hasn't been the greatest, but, you know, it's the preseason. Hopefully that doesn't translate in the regular season to anything, but we'll see. Whoa, I just seen a Madden thing where a guy, like, dipped underneath the offensive line. Like, he dipped underneath a block. I appreciate you, Trey. Like, that doesn't look bad at all. What the fuck? 42 likes. Hey, yeah, we're doing pretty good on the likes. I don't know how many are real, but, you know, probably a decent amount of them. Looks like people are liking Madden, though. I don't know. Haven't seen any of the usual suspects cry about it yet, but they're getting it going. Just looking at stuff, seeing what's going on.
Hey, throwback uniform? Well, you talk about an old school player turning back the clock.
All right.
It's a nice look.
Scott Zolak jersey.
Break out the Reds. I love that. I love the Reds. What week we gonna see
I
those?
love the Reds rather than the Royal Blues he used to wear.
Correct. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Royal Blues with the big logo on his shoulders. Oof. Give me the shoulder numbers. It's quintessential uniform. You know,
Yeah, he passed away last season. That was crazy.
You had a chance to wear those in the Super Bowl.
Did they get the first? Pretty close.
For the Pats, there are many.
But they're going to rule him short.
jerseys throughout New England. I think Mac Jones has
Hey, might as well go for it here. Fuck it. Who cares?
There's some crazy people out there. I mean, yeah, they used to sell the T-shirts over there. Someone there was like, "Where's my royalties on these?" You know, they pop up every once in a while.
Where's the SZ16 ads for the crew?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get that going.
4th and inches, just quarterback sneak.
NIL agreements, you know? See, there it is. There's the old royal blue.
The classic jersey of the Patriots.
Oh, why'd they run it?
Curtis Martin. And that
Why not just quarterback sneak right there? Oh, well, Carolina gets the ball. Patriots failed to convert a 4th down right there.
People asking, where's 12?
Yeah, I don't
You're
think
considering getting the strange jersey? Hell yeah.
he's been eating ice cream, not avocado ice cream, but he's eating ice cream. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody likes ice cream.
1st and 10, though, for the Panthers. They take over at their own 37-yard line.
Stop to give the ball back to Walker after the interception on his last series. We thought this Carolina team, even with the backups,
Yeah, I thought they'd go for a sneak there, but I guess not. Hey, that's going to be a loss on the play. Good job by the Patriots defense to eat that up. 2nd and about 12 coming up.
there for New England. A rookie late round pick, 200th overall pick. He was the Division II Defensive Player of the Year at Northwestern Missouri State, so he's shown up pretty frequently.
Yeah, he has. He really has.
That guy's a fucking monster.
Wilson's getting two. And you
Number, or Sam Roberts, the defensive lineman.
peek at him, see if he can be disruptive here. He's
Apparently, he was the best defensive player in college football or some shit like that in defensive two, Division II,
After the loss of 2, Walker
for defense.
off play action, rears back and fires into the far
Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 12.
coverage underneath for New England as well. Hawkins.
That's a tough throw. Deep comeback.
Matt Corral looks like a better option right now.
Good coverage at the top of your screen. Good communication. Drop. And see just that little underneath drop right there.
But I don't know. Maybe that's just me, or maybe the Patriots just know P.J. Walker a little bit or something, and they don't really know Matt Corral. But like an optic test by me says that Matt Corral looks like a way better quarterback. Okay, it's not just me. I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know about P.J. Walker. Holy crap. This is our backup defense, and this dude looks even more confused than when the starters were out.
Patriots defense looking for another stop.
That's false start.
And if we do get another
Now it'll be 3rd down and 17.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Ball's at the Carolina 30.
Yeah. Take a look at your HC right there.
not only with the quick
Well, even if you go 10 yards, you still got to punt it. Just don't give up a big play. You can give up 9, 10 yards on this one. It wouldn't matter.
Getting there. Let yourself get hit. Don't let that guy get hit.
you're going to step in front of
Anyway, 3rd and 17. 6:05 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Patriots lead 10-3. Here's the play. Walker throws. They let him get the catch. Oh, that was close. 4th and 6 or 7 coming up. So we'll probably have to see the Panthers punt the ball away here. Good job by the Patriots defense. Good stop. Good hold.
Delayed games are officially in preseason mode right now.
Hey, look, Mark. There's I think that's Jack, right? Or is Marcus 25?
most electrifying returner in college football. Last couple of years, he was at Troy, then he transferred to Houston, 9, returns for touchdown.
So that's Jack Jones that played at Houston, right?
Stands inside the 15.
Number 25. What's up, Tron?
The high hang time won't give him a chance.
Fair catch.
And there's contact there. Looked like a teammate ran into him, and the ball bounding away.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. I was going to say it's Patriots ball. It's out of bounds.
Yeah. His own player runs into him here. You gotta have better wherewithal. You gotta look around. Understand your.
I'm going to go watch a high school football game with my cousin, so I'll see you at the net. All right, Donnie. Thanks for tuning in when you could, man. I appreciate you.
Field is a month out of bounds. Possession to the Patriots. First down. Timeout.
It's a good call.
Choo, we got away with that one. That looks like the Panthers might have got that before it went out of bounds. So it'll be, as long as it's not challenged or anything, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 11. 1st and 10 for the Patriots at their own 11. That was an ugly play. 5:18 remaining in the third. That dude who ran into Jones is probably going to get cut. This is probably the worst team to make a special teams mistake on, because you will be like instantly cut for it. You guys want to hear a depressing stat if you're a Detroit Tigers fan? You can't name all the different starters that we've used since July 21st, but their collective 3.09 ERA is the lowest in the American League and the 3rd lowest in pro baseball. Tigers right now have the 3rd best pitching in all of baseball, and they're one of the worst teams, man. We can't hit at all. 25 is Marcus Jones. All right. Let me look him up. Marcus Jones. Wrong one. Oh, he is 25. It is Marcus Jones, the one who went to Houston. Okay. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. Ain't no way it stayed in. Oh, it did? Oh, hooray.
And a look at the Patriots' next game, brought to you by Ace Ticket. Next Friday night, we're going
Oh, I got to look at something on my devices.
with an 8 o'clock
All right.
kickoff.
All good still.
Preseason finale, and the Pats are going to spend
I'm wondering if that play is challenged by the Panthers.
out in Las Vegas, where the NFL draft this year occurred over 3 days, right next to the eye that just passed in our tour of Sin City.
Oh, shit. Sin
What are you
City.
doing warming up this week?
Encore. I was
Good
at
encore?
I was at Encore a week and a half ago. It's cool.
Bailey Zappi back out there for the Patriots. Early movement by the Panthers. And so the Pats pinned deep in their own end.
Are you a Bills fan or something?
Neutral zone infraction. Number 96, defense. 5-yard
You guys win the Super Bowl last year?
First down.
See, you go out there for joint practices, right? I mean, if you're the team, you're thinking, oh, we're so excited we're going to Las Vegas. Well,
With how big of a win you guys had over us, you guys surely won the Super Bowl last year, right? Been going good, Nathan. We're up 10-3. Good defensive effort by the Patriots. Offense has been big.
probably right here on top of Mount Vesuvius up there.
I heard because they
Really like what I'm seeing out of our defense, though. Defense looks unreal. Everyone's been telling me I need to worry about because we lost J.C. Jackson, but I don't think so.
throw it. Steps into it near side. The grab.
Hey, that'll be a first down.
Trey brought down the first down catch. I understand the travel plans made with you in mind. They didn't want you to wind up on the strip.
Yeah, Mac Jones played today and led a touchdown drive. His first drive went like dog shit, and then he looked like he calmed down and played really good in his last drive. Had a really nice down the field pass. That was, I mean, if you want to go look it up, look up Mac Jones and Nelson Aguilar on Twitter, and you'll find a really nice sideline play. Yeah, Mike, they did win the Super Bowl last year. They beat the Chiefs really, really badly, and then they went on to win the Super Bowl.
It's exactly as you'd imagine. There's a give up.
Yeah, that's why Bills fans talk all that shit about last season,
The rookie out of
because they won the Super Bowl and didn't lose the next game in 13 seconds in overtime. I hope so, Steelers Nation.
Daniels, Brad Stidham, Dave Ziegler, and you got all those former Patriots. Bolden, you mentioned Stidham, looked good in the Hall of Fame game.
He did. It's good to see him get some reps.
Yeah, you guys didn't. Hey, what's up, Tom? Happy Friday, man.
Thought he's gonna have a chance. Got hurt, didn't get the chance.
All right, 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots. 401, 404, 359, 358 remaining here in the first and counting. Are they going to hike it? 2nd and 4, they get the playoff. Good run. Oh, no, the fucking Panthers closed on it.
Good footwork, showing the strength as well.
Russian McGillicuddy name. I don't really know what his name is. I don't read Russian. Or whatever that is, some weird Eastern European language where they draw pictures instead of words or letters. It's kind of like a weird advanced form of hieroglyphics.
Rookie last week played 27 offensive snaps against the Giants. Zapp's going to keep.
Oh, Zapp with the quarterback keeper. He gets like 2 yards, 3 yards.
Pretty much spent his entire college career in the gun. They said that's one of the toughest.
Oh, SES's out there. That's good. 2nd down and 7 coming up.
Being comfortable under center. You got to be able to get under center.
Where's the ball? I have to look at something. Ball's at the New England 39.
Same type of guy. Footwork changes. Timing changes. And he spent most of this game here in the gun.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He just took off into the open field. That was hilarious. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
With a cameo, and it's been Zappe ever since. Pats with the 10-3 lead. Late in the third.
Little screen pass to Harris. And that'll be a 1st down, just shy of midfield. To the 47 goes Harris.
That is pretty well executed for a bunch of young guys out there right now.
That was a good screen. Kind of weird also that he's rushing and talking about American football like he knows it so well, misrepresenting the Buffalo Bills fans. No, you guys aren't. Do you guys know how often Mac Jones trended in the offseason because Bills fans were talking shit about the Patriots and Mac Jones? This was an everyday occurrence all offseason. You people are obsessed with Mac Jones. That's what I've discovered about Bills fans, and I don't understand the obsession. He'd trend every single day with like several, like 7. Oh, fuck, Zappe just got picked. Damn, Zappe just got picked.
50 yards.
They let him return the ball. That's crazy. Every time we've tried to return a play, they whistled us dead. Yeah, I was going to say, you're fine, Phil. There's some of you guys that are fine, but the majority, a lot of you Bills fans, or a lot of your fellow fans are pretty obnoxious about things. Their obsession with Mac Jones is quite hilarious. Yeah, we've been whistled dead on a lot of plays this evening, and it doesn't really seem, like there's any kind of consistency on that. Again, there wasn't really any reason to whistle that play dead, though, so I'm just fucking being a bitch. But it's about to be 10-10, pending the extra point here. We'll see.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the intercepting team. Players not in uniform came off the bench. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the succeeding kickoff.
We were talking about guys dressing out.
How much does anyone know about NFL Plus subscription? It's $4.99.
Whether they expected to play or not.
I think it's supposed to let you use all of that stuff, Tom.
A little undisciplined by them. Now, granted, a lot of Patriot players ran down after Wade's interception.
Yeah, guys out of uniform here. That's the difference. A lot of excitement. Zoe, you brought this up when we were talking about the Patriots earlier.
Right, yeah, you can't have
too many guys out of uniform. That's where the penalty is. Yeah, absolutely.
So Zane Gonzalez looking to tie, and the veteran place kicker sneaks it through. So we're even. 10-all, 135 to go. Learning moment for Bailey.
Yeah, I think it should work. It says it does. I wouldn't activate it till they. Well, it depends on where you live, really. But it's supposed to even work for in-market games.
Throwing on the run, he looks like he gets out of the pocket a lot of times. And, I mean, this was clearly a designed play where he's out of the pocket.
Yeah, I think he.
That was just a bad play overall by Zappe.
You know what I mean? Because that way it's a creativity Those guys that like to move around the pocket.
Yeah, I'd be using it, but I have to wait till the season starts, and I have money to pay for it.
Then sort of redirect it.
Too broke right now to afford some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm not comparing Bailey to Patrick Mahomes. Don't get me wrong here, but
Packers chose to not have Saints have 10-second runoff from the penalty. Packers get an interception, 1 minute left. Hey, there you go, Dale. Hell yeah. Getting rewarded for being, trying to just let the game play on. 10-10 score now, though, after the Zappy interception. And it's 1:35 remaining in the third. Patriots are about to get the ball on the kickoff.
regular season, you probably have a linebacker all over his back, and you probably deflects it up, and it gets picked.
We'll see how he bounces back. He'll get the ball right back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's get back to that run.
Telling opportunity for Zappy coming up after the kickoff by Gonzalez to Strong.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's going back in the game.
Here with some momentum behind it. Past the 30. Off. A hit at the 35.
A good return.
Outside the 40. So he sets up the
I still want to pay for cable, waste all my money on opinion. Yeah, exactly. You could just get Netflix and Prime and, yeah, exactly. And still be paying less money than you were on the cable.
Strong's going out. I thought Kevin Harris gave him a little something on that last
I did
drive.
too.
I thought he had a little burst.
For sure, Dale, no problem.
Between the tackles. The guy's, you got to see his legs, though. I mean, the guy, I know Bob calls him Quadzilla. He's right. The guy's legs are enormous. He moves the pile.
All right, I think they're going back to the run here. You got Zappy under center.
Meanwhile, J.J. Taylor is the single setback in this case.
Of course.
With Nixon in motion from the near side.
Oh, good
Taylor.
pickup.
The book pickup.
Yeah, that'll be like a 8 or 9 yard pickup, depending on the spot.
This time making the grab.
Good job by Zapp to come in there and whip run off to Nixon. Good job.
Watch him get the blitzer. Coming off the edge right here. Cuts him down.
Picks up the zip, picks up the blitz quiz. Good blocking, good play all around.
It gives the
Good
quarterback
job.
a good lane to throw the football.
Ball's at the 50.
Back in the first half, we had James White with us, and for all the attention he deserves,
2nd down and 2 coming up.
and a player in big moments, his blitz pickup, his pass protection was exceptional.
Phenomenal.
2nd down and 2 from midfield. Taylor, this time with a chance to have
J.J. Taylor.
on the toss.
Oh, shit.
Brought the 40. And a cut with a
No, that's going to be a flag.
possibly a face mask. J.J. Taylor with the acceleration. 13 yards.
He's coming back.
Oh, it's going to come back. I'll bet
Yeah.
It's number 80. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Yeah, usually when that flag's thrown, that's
That looked like a face mask.
look at the legs. Look at the cut here by Taylor. It's a good block on the outside. Trying to see where the hold is.
That should have been a face mask.
Yeah.
Where the hell is the face mask call that they missed? Oh, that's so annoying.
Looked like Kenny Robinson coming across, got him with the left hand.
Who's ever 80 is a retard. Holding people.
Now 2nd down and
That's all right. Happens preseason. Hopefully these mistakes don't carry over to the regular season.
possibly the final play of this third.
2nd and 7, though. Ball at the New England 46. Going to put it right back in Taylor's hands, and he's going to get another nice run. And J.J. Taylor out to the Carolina 40. This time there's no flags on the play. Can't flag a play that had, There you go by Taylor, showing some explosiveness, trying to stay on this team. 1st and 10 at the 40. That'll probably end the quarter based on the way they're just letting the clock run, and it does. So that'll end the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter comes to a close, and I'm going to mute it just because it's a commercial break and all that.
Patriots preseason football is brought to you by.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to mute it. Yeah, 10-10 game. Patriots have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Carolina 40. They're driving. Did they fix the referee situation? Because last few years they've been. Yeah, probably not. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hard to tell when it's preseason. You're also talking to the wrong guy about referee problems. I don't really think refereeing is that bad. People tend to blame referees for why their team loses, and it's like, yeah, I doubt. Unless you're like a Lions fan, you really can't make that claim. You know what I mean? It's really hard to make the claim that you lost because of officiating. Well, that one bad call screwed us. No, it didn't. There were plenty of other opportunities to overcome that bad call, and your team just failed to do so. Yeah, hopefully, Navy. Carolina's defense looks pretty solid. Patriots defense looks pretty solid. We've only given up 128 total yards and 11 first downs. Completely dominant defensive effort this evening. Yeah, that pick was pretty bad, but I mean, it happens. He's young. Yeah, I don't know what this is on Optum or something. I don't know what I'm watching on, but this Best Solaris feed is really strange.
And on our way to the fourth quarter, time for the game summary brought to you by Optum. 10-10 tie. You look at the disparity in total yards, so and first downs, but a pick six, even the score after Mac Jones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, if you played good enough, a bad call shouldn't like lose you a game. Exactly, Phil. That's how I feel about it. All right, here's Zappe with the Zappe. Sorry. Oh shit, he goes deep. Ah, Nixon dropped it. Damn. Yeah, I like that though. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Push off. Oh, you got an arm bar.
Oh, yeah, that could have been a penalty on Nixon there. Even if he would have caught it, they probably bring the play back.
In position to separate.
Yeah. Then that ball hung at the last second.
Made a couple of fine.
It's all right. Good try there. I don't mind the effort.
Now a 2nd down and 10 for the Pats from the 40.
Ball's at the 40.
Early movement.
And they get the... They're going to call it offsides. Who's getting the call?
Yeah, right side line. Let's go. Come on. Right side.
Oh, they're going to call it offsides.
5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
So the early movement
Hey, there we go.
by the Panthers nose tackle.
So they make contact though, huh?
Jalen Mills? Yeah, I don't think he got hurt. I don't think Jonathan Jones got hurt.
Extra 5 yards for the Pats. A 2nd down and 5 here with Taylor, the single back, and Nixon in motion.
Are you talking about Malcolm Butler, the guy we were probably going to cut at the end of camp anyway? Yeah, he got hurt. I think he's on IR. I think he's out for the season. I'm pretty sure we were just going to cut him anyway, though. I think we just brought him in for a body and to make sure that Marcus or Jack were ready to go, and one of them's ready to go along with Wade. We don't need that old man.
Spin, create, push. There's nothing there. Makes
We've seen flashes of excitement from JJ in the past, including in regular season games a couple of years ago, particularly against the Raiders. But again, a lot of variables to playing that position. Pass routes, pass protection, consistency. Now trips right, one receiver left, a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, more than likely, though, Butler probably wasn't making the team. Ah, man. You got to catch that, man.
See, right there, he gives him a chance at this ball because the ball's high enough to the outside to where Hammond can turn. Still finds a way to get 2 hands on it.
You got to catch that shit, Hammond. Yeah, I don't know why Bills fans think that Butler and Jojuan were our top guys. Those guys weren't probably making the team. All that did was speed up a process that was going to happen at the end of camp anyway. Our top corners are Jonathan Jones and Jalen Mills. I have no idea why some Bills fans think Malcolm Butler and Joejuan Williams are our top guys. I don't understand that. Even Phil does. He called it our top corner. It's like, I don't know. They were both bottom of the depth chart guys that probably weren't making the team. I don't know. Well, those are our only two injuries at corner would be Joejuan Williams, but I would assume no one would confuse Joejuan Williams as our top corner. That's why I went with Butler. If it wasn't Butler, then no, none of our other corners are out except Joejuan. He's not good. Hell, we got Bledsoe, we've got Mills, we've got Jones, we've got Jones, we've got Jones, we've got Duggar, we've got Phillips, we've got McCourty. I don't think those two are making the team. We've got Wade. I don't know. And Miles Bryant. He's more of a special teams guy, but it's fine. Those guys are all infinitely more valuable than a 32-year-old and fucking Joejuan. How far was the field goal? 51-yarder. Not bad. 14 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. 14 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. Panthers will take over with Matt Corral at quarterback to kind of wrap her up and bring her into the final stages. Uh-oh. Officially a low battery. I'm dying. Do 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 do. Just a black screen. Okay, it's back on.
All right, how about our Pepsi close-up? Play of the game. Sean Wade, defensive back, comes up with a huge interception. Also has a pass deflect as well. Sean Wade coming up big on the Patriots defense. Second-year man. Big play for that second-year man. There goes that guy. Sosi. Let's go back upstairs.
Love it. See you later, Phil.
Thanks so much.
Hey, good luck at poker, man.
Yesterday, Jalen Mills said that Sean Wade has kind of come out of his shell this year in his second season with the Patriots. Of course, first off season for him in the NFL after he was drafted by the Ravens a year ago. Taken out of Ohio State as a 5th-round pick. He told us after practice recently.
Here's the kick.
Stronger, learned the defense more.
And it'll be a touchback, 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Panthers. They probably want to put some points up here.
And we see Corral again, the rookie quarterback out of Ole Miss. Saw him in the second quarter. He's back out there against Wade and company.
All right, I'll be right back.
Talk so much about tight ends. Are you going to keep an extra tight end because of the lack of a fullback? You know, would you potentially keep an extra tackle? I mean, your tackles get nicked up. I mean, Trent Brown gets nicked up a little bit. So does Isaiah Wynn. I think it's the depth. I mean, it's really the offensive lineman. You know, can you keep 9 offensive linemen on the roster of 53?
And right now you've got Haran, who's dealing with an injury after last week. Corral with a play fake and a bootleg. Chased by Perkins. Rodney's going to get there.
Hey!
Corral able to cast the line of scrimmage to avoid the sack, a half-yard gain. So play by the defensive front. Let's talk about that offensive line and the tackle situation. I think interior offensive line play too, is a bit of a concern.
Oh, absolutely. And you still have rookie Cole Strange there in the middle. Now, I think he's going to obviously be your day one starter.
We're talking depth.
Yeah, I'm just looking at guys, and I think the versatility, like today. You kick the Wenu back outside. You flip Kajust to the backside. He's been playing front side. So all these guys, even Trent has played front side. They want him, I think, with Matt being that pocket right-handed passer to be that backside tackle with his reach. And then it's figuring everybody else out. I do think you need a multitude of tackles, though, Paul. You know, those swing guys that can add that depth for when guys go down or a tight end gets nicked up.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit late last week in that game. You had, Haran go down and obviously Kajust. Good to see that he was back out there, and he's been wire to wire this week as the right tackle with Isaiah Wynn out. So you're going to need to find some depth there. Quentin Handbright's a guy to keep in mind. That's a name to remember. He's played mostly inside, but we've seen him play a little tackle as well in practice, and we've seen him at tackle tonight.
What's up, Bob's Sacramano? Ah, fuck, that's first down.
Marcus Jones able to run down the receiver for Carolina.
He's a professional esports on the team Oxygen. Oh, he plays esports? That's cool.
All he wanted was something to eat.
That's
all he wanted. Give him a sandwich. Now he shoots up the whole town.
Number 68 is an eligible receiver. Number 68 is eligible.
Talk about the offensive line.
This guy's pretty cool. I mean, I know he's a little guy, but I didn't know he was an esports guy.
Patriots have done that with regularity through the years. Done it a lot. So we're talking about the need.
Let's go with the run here.
The pass for tackles and on the return with that pile still moving outside the 40 to the 42. So get John Lovett with the rush.
Getting back to Rambo here. So Brian Denny, if he had to play, would he be a center or a guard? I'd put him
Brian
a guard.
Denny, he's a guard.
He's a guard.
He's got the body of a guard. Maybe a center.
And he can wear that big fur jacket.
Yeah. Wasn't he a basketball coach?
That was his best role in Rambo.
Come on, why isn't anyone saying anything?
Very underrated.
I agree.
Great.
Where's the mods at?
I just don't know how you
You guys just not doing your jobs?
trying to keep track of what's going on out here. We're talking tackle depth charts, and
he's think we're not
Jesus Christ.
he's knee
Great,
deep in Rambo.
Great work.
Good play there.
Trump would call the defense, right? Yeah. He would know what to do.
Actually, USFL guy there. So
yeah, he's a
I don't know what to do.
defensive lineman who's, I think, shown up a little bit in camp, Paul, and Jeremiah Farms from the Pittsburgh Maulers, living up to the nickname of his former team.
Of course he would. Those USFL, when the USFL first started.
There's zero reason to have mods in this channel.
The Houston Gamblers, right?
Yeah.
Chip Kelly was there. Those were cool uniforms.
Anyway, 3rd and 7 here for the Panthers. Big play coming up.
But a 3rd down and 7 for Corral. A stun up front.
For sure. I'll think about that, Tom. I don't really know if I need. I almost picked.
Knocked away by Jones.
Right now, I don't need too many more mods, Tom. I got a whole army of them right now.
And the rookie out of Arizona State with a near theft.
Now you get a little pressure, which makes this ball, I think, fall a little short. Jones does a good job getting under it. He's got to catch that. Jalen Mills.
I just don't feel like adding. I just don't feel like opening a bunch of pages up and making you a mod right now. That's mainly why. 4th and 7.
He's fastball.
Very aggressive too.
Yeah, I'll eventually give you the mod shit, man. I don't have a problem doing it.
Marcus Jones deployed once again as a punt returner. Had a teammate run into him on his last visit under a Johnny Hecker punt. And now he inches forward. He bobbles.
Ooh, that was an ugly one by Jones. Down goes my playback.
So the Patriots with a
Now I gotta open up my other device.
next door to Patriot Place on this Friday night.
And I'm back in. You just if you click on someone's name, you can you'll see a whole slew of options where you could put user in timeout and hide user on this channel. When someone's spamming, just hide them. All right, let's see here. Patriots ball at their own 27 with 12:06 remaining in the game, I want to say. I'll be right back. I do gotta piss again. Down to water in like 3 cups. So I'll be right back.
All right, Patriots lead the Panthers 13-10, but take a look at Jack Jones under.
All right, I'm back.
The receiver dropped.
Hey, Jack Jones with a good play there. He almost picked the ball off.
Why he's a rookie? Because he's doing push-ups. I don't know how many veterans.
Damn, Jack Jones is out there doing push-ups on the sidelines because he missed a pick. Kind of like that. Kind of like that energy. Man's mad at himself for not picking the ball off. Gotta love it.
Either the defense or the offense doing push-ups at the end of a
All right,
practice
that's good.
period. When it's a gotta-have-it kind of play.
Yeah, you gotta pick that ball though. Pierre Strong gets a nice little run, 5 or 6 yards. This will be second down and about 5, second down and 4 maybe, if we're lucky. All right, I gotta do something real quick. You guys can still hear the game, right? It's still playing. My headphone's about to die, so I gotta take it off.
You want an honest answer? Yeah. Late this morning, early this afternoon.
Are you serious? You animal.
Alrighty, what do we got? Second down and 6. Audio still good for everybody? That's who gives a shit. Alright, that's good.
First down pickup for Pierre Strong.
I'm stunned by that.
I wonder why this doesn't. What's that too?
So I got down to show him because his arms are so wide. He wondered why it hurts. And I'm like, oh man, it hurts my shoulder. Now everything's aching.
That's a first down run by Pierre Strong though.
And plus, believe it or not, on his knuckles. Yeah, he's doing. I mean, look at he's making a fist and he's doing them on the knuckles.
Can you do fingertip push-ups?
God no.
When's the last time you did a push-up?
I haven't in a while.
Zappy.
They're gonna go with the run again on 1st and 10. This time they only get a few, so about 2-3 yards.
Go in this fourth quarter with the Patriots in a 13-10 lead.
Never been a big push-up guy. Dips different. That's a good look right there, coaching him up.
So 8:20 remaining in the quarter and counting. 8:20 and counting. Second down and 7 here.
You know, he's been around for a while. Player out of UCLA. He's one of your more, I think, skilled vertical young tight ends that we saw coming out of the draft. And when they picked him, I thought, he's going to be a pretty good red zone threat. Took him a while to get going. Those guys were tough for a little bit. He and Dalton Keene, but he's sort of played his way into this thing.
Zappy escapes.
Belly Zappy is gonna run it. And he gets not enough for first. Or well, he gets the first down anyway. Sorry, I misspoke. Nope. What the hell is this for? Why is it lagging? I always love a good lag. Alright, there we go. Fucking back to working.
Really been able to establish himself as a regular contributor in the offense so far. In flashes, we've seen it a little bit. He's had more opportunities this week with Hunter Henry leaving the joint practices on the first day early. He had a lot of balls thrown his way.
Why is this so shitty? Oh, I have to refresh when it's on this kind of a fucking page. Fucking retarded site.
Got the inside track.
False start, and that'll be 1st and 15.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Drew DeJarnay with the false start. Asiasi last year on the roster the entire season, played in one game for the Pats, played in a handful as well as a rookie.
I wonder why this doesn't update. That's kind of weird. Why do both the devices I use just not update the total people in the stream? That's a really weird feature on these phones.
A number of times because of injuries, and
Crazy it does that on both of them.
this year, really in a better position to contribute.
That's survival in this league. You're going to have to. You got to adapt, and that's the way the thing was trending for him.
1st and 15 with 7:16 remaining in the game. Patriots up by 3.
Is he good at understanding line calls? The tag.
They're gonna run with it, and they, get a couple. So about 2nd and 12 coming up.
Had some pretty good ones throughout the years. First started with me with Ben Coates. He was the real true hybrid, and then he eventually got to Gronkowski, and you saw what Gronkowski was able to do. Maybe the best one ever. Christian Fourier was a darn good tight end. Caught the ball well. He's a good red zone
Man,
guy.
YouTube is just like a busted ass app that just never works.
I was with him down at the Jets too.
Probably have to pay for it to fucking load things. I closed the app down. I don't know how it just opened up. I was exactly where I was. Smartest app on the planet, but also the most retarded.
Harris with the last carry for the Patriots, and now Zappi not on the same page with Hammond.
Well, that's a bad throw. I don't know what the fuck that was going to do.
3rd down and 12.
Mike Vrabel will tell you he was a good tight end.
He was automatic when he was
Lots of touchdown catches.
Anyway, 3rd and 12.
I always like Daniel Graham, guys.
6:30 remaining in the game. 6:31 to be precise, but it's basically 6:30. Can't really round down.
More in the passing game. I think if he had come along a little later in sort of the second iteration of Brady's career here, when they threw the ball a lot more, I think he would have been a much more valuable target.
It's good to see Gronk there, right there.
Here's 3rd and 12 coming up.
To combo that, the vision Bill had to draft both those tight ends, Watson and Graham. Ben Watson was.
Zapp's going to have to roll out to his right, and that's going to be caught, but, you know, unfortunately no real play on that. So, Patriots will have to punt this ball away. It'll be 4th and about 6. So, I mean, they got kind of close-ish. But, unfortunately, that's not how you cut it in football. Hopefully we can just kind of pin it back deep on them.
Smith waits on the Bailey punt. And this one directed toward the corner. Bounce from the 5. And that ball kept in.
Hey, they were able to stop the ball down at about the 3-yard line. Great job by the Patriots there. All the way down to the 3-yard line, they pin him. And now let's see if the Panthers can go 97 yards and either take a lead or tie the game up or do something with it. Great punt by the Patriots. And great play by the special teams. Number 83. You can fuck around and make a team doing stuff like that. Hopefully they get a couple stops here on this drive. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, it's hold on, what the fuck? 5:49 remaining in the 4th quarter. 5:49 remaining in the 4th quarter. 5:49 left in the game. Patriots lead by 3. It's 13-10 Patriots. 1st and 10 at the Carolina 3 for the Panthers. 1st and 10 at their own 3 for the Panthers. And yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Now we're just waiting for the game to kind of get going, to pop back on. Looks like the game's back on. Let's see if the defense can hold. Damn. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. There's just, there's not a lot to talk about, I guess. But it's been a pretty good defensive game so far. I think the Patriots have only given up like 130 yards on defense total. Let me look at that. 144 total yards of offense by the Panthers this evening.
On the depth chart, you got to find a way to.
Some would say the Patriots have been smothering.
That's going to get you noticed.
That's a good catch by Corral on
I would say that's a fair assessment.
by Robertson.
Holy shit, this really just doesn't update, does it? Like, no, that you clicked on that number. That's how many is in here. It never goes up. It never goes down.
You get a handful of plays on special teams. If you're a fringe guy on the roster, you show up there. Cam McCord's definitely taking note.
Never had this issue when I was paying for YouTube, but now that I don't, you know, it made it worse.
If you're going to make this football team, it would be as the fifth guy. And then if you're a coach, like, you got to show me more than just being a receiver. That's how you stick around.
Check down across.
No, that'll be a first down for the Panthers.
Jared Scott. You know, the other part about it too is a lot of times those fringe guys, special teams, you might be a linebacker.
The Packers and Saints are tied up at 13, or it's 13-10 rather, not tied. Packers Saints 13-10, Packers lead.
Don't contribute in that phase of the game.
And he's got deceptive speed. Like when you watch him play, okay, he's not Taekwon Thorpe. Taekwon Thorpe, you can see the fluidity. By the way, he hurt his shoulder, so he's ruled out of the game, shoulder injury. So the more you can do, man, I mean, if he could come down, be the up guy on PAT.
That'll be a false start on the Panthers. That'll back them up a little bit.
Scott, the guilty party.
First down.
They'll at least take the high number.
Catches last week, another very productive night for the Patriots. He and Zappi have chemistry.
The big thing here for him, he catches the ball in the middle of the field.
Oh, fuck me.
Wide open,
Oh,
down
good.
the field, curls, go routes. And again, the fight and the second effort to get that ball before it hit the goal line.
They're going to throw here, and it's dropped. So it will remain second and long.
So the Panthers backed up inside the 10, and we're about
Anyway,
to Paul Brillo.
second and 15 with 4:23 left in the game. Panthers are probably starting to get into a little bit of a panic mode here. Would have to imagine if they aspire to win this game, they might not. They might not give a shit how this plays out. They're like, you know, our defense looked good, so we're happy with the way things played out. Offense clearly wasn't our starters, so.
Probably going to check out Kenny Chesney.
Yeah, next week he'll be here. We'll all be here.
Nope, they sacked the shit out of Matt Corral, number 58, with the play.
Anthony Jennings.
That's Anthony Jennings. That'll bring up third and quite long. Third and 20, maybe.
Good pressure by Bentley on the reading the screen. Pad level right underneath. That's a bad job by the tackle, allowing him to get that direct line to the quarterback.
Working in concert.
Not to share a theory I read about TB12. A reporter said he probably... Oh, the Masked Singer thing? Yeah, that's kind of silly. I highly doubt he's on Masked Singer, man.
Flags fall, another false start. Scott got called with a false start earlier.
Though funny, I don't think that would be the case.
Now it's Dennis Daly.
I'm guessing it has more to do with the fact that, like, his family probably planned a very big vacation when he retired.
Back in the opening quarter, that is the extent. Though you have a lot of back.
And now they're just going through with it.
Nonetheless,
And it was probably part of the stipulations that when Tomlin retired that he gets to stay going on this trip that he planned.
Crowd is in some regular season form. Corral.
Third and 22. His kids start school next week, I believe. Oh, come on. Did they really fucking flag us? That's a safety. That's a penalty in the end zone. That should be 2 points for the Patriots.
Marcus Mitchell among the Patriots applying pressure.
LeBron Ray,
That's,
little force. It's easy.
are they going to fuck us?
That are, talking about defense and defenders, 46 yards here, the second half. From guys like Nayo and Steve Belichick, it's good that young kids are listening.
There are fouls by both teams. Illegal use of the hands.
They're calling us for hands to the face, really. That's a fucking bullshit call. Oh, it's grounding. Penalties offset. They'll have to redo the play. Cool, at least they got called for something. I mean, they did like 6, 7 different penalties on that play.
Now the foul by Mitchell offsets the grounding call.
Again,
Refs bail out the... Oh, shit. Refs bail out the,
inside. This time,
the Panthers. So that's cool.
and then finds
It'll be 3rd and 22, ball at the 2-yard line, as it was last play. Oh, he gets away from the sack, and he gets a little completion, but that'll still bring up 4th down. Hamilton, I don't know, watch the show, but I remember. Yeah, true. If it's a really tall guy, then everyone's kind of going to figure it out pretty quick. Who, Brady? Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty, you know, it's exactly what you think his posture would be like. Posture.
There wasn't an opportunity to spend a lot of time with the veteran teammates like last year, and of course there was no Dante.
And there's the punt.
Here in 2020 as an opt-out. Hightower
Going to be returned here by Jones. Oh, there's a flag on the play. It's coming back. It's holding. Poo, poo, poo. What a darn shame.
You know, I was in the league for 10 years. I don't know how you got through any of those Zoom meetings to where you didn't have a lot of one-on-one instruction. You know, coach grabbing you by the shirt, making you move here, showing you technique. You couldn't do any of that. And I couldn't imagine that as a rookie or second-year guy where I'd pretty much lose that whole intellectual year. You get out and play.
What's the flag on the play?
Number 35 of the kicking team. That 15-yard penalty.
Oh, it's penalty on Carolina.
First down.
So now we'll be down at the Carolina 40 with 2:45 to play, 2:45 left in the game. Patriots get the ball 1st and 10 at the Carolina 40 after an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Panthers.
That's how you get the respect. That's how you get the respect. You know, and it's, you know, how do you carry yourself in the locker room? You know, are you a good guy? You don't get to know your teammates. You have no clue who your new teammates are. But yet, okay, this guy's with me in the huddle. Now I got to respect him. I didn't spend any time with him. I don't know what he is. So it's amazing that the NFL was able to get through that year, playing games on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays.
Mac Jones lives rent-free in the head of every single Bills fan, and it's hilarious.
Might be pulled off the ride. We saw it all year.
Who is? Luke Kuechly? I don't think Luke Kuechly plays anymore. For sure, he retired like 2 years ago. 2:30 remains. This could be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, Sam Roberts. Oh, you think he's going to be like a Ray Lewis or a Luke Kuechly type? Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure Luke Kuechly retired. I don't think he can become a Lewis-esque. Oh, Carolina took a timeout right there, actually. I got what you mean now, Dre. No, Bourne wasn't allowed to play today because he got in a fight. Well, he was instigating that fight, I'm pretty sure, on... yeah, he was just fighting a lot this week in practice. So they gave him the evening off. What's up, Max? Third down, I'm pretty sure Carolina's just going to call timeout again. They do. 2:24 remains in the game. 2:24. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Pats. Or no, 3rd and 2 rather, sorry.
When you talk about joint practices versus the game, the guys in joint practices typically who are in the 2-minute drills, they're the regulars. Right. So the backups don't get a chance to do it as much in the joint practices. This is their opportunity to get that experience in the preseason game.
Yeah, plus everything's scripted too in practice. Yeah. So you have, you know, your 12 plays. I got my 12 plays. I'm going to write down, okay, we're going to put this guy in here. Let's get the second tackle in. Let's flip one guy to the other side. You can't do that in a game. This is sort of a free-for-all.
Now 3rd down and 2. And another all-star. Little jump. Little Jordan might have jumped a little bit there in the slot.
Yeah, he had a great catch. I mean, he dropped a ball that he should have probably caught earlier, which kind of fucked Mac's numbers up, along with Myers. Both of them had kind of bad drops that they needed to make catches on. Or else Mac would have gone 6 of 8 for much more yards. But, hey, 2 drops isn't too bad. The throws weren't the greatest, so I won't be too rough about that.
Preseason week number 2 here at
but,
Patriots will wrap up the preseason next
you know.
week in Las Vegas.
Yeah, he had a really nice catch on a sideline throw by Mac. Really nice thrown ball. Really good catch. Zap. Looks, got the guy short. It'll be 4th and 1 coming up.
And is wrestled down. Just short of the first down marker with Jordan Drew on the hit.
Take you down to the 2-minute warning.
Just let it go to the 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning coming up here in New England. 2-minute warning. 13-10 Patriots lead. It's the 2-minute warning. It's a 3-point lead. And Carolina has 1 clock stop left. Patriots need to get 1 yard here on 4th down. We'll see what they decide to do. Are they going to kick it or... Yeah, I mean, if he stopped dropping the ball so often, Aguilar would be great. Hey, Max, you want to hear something crazy? Do you know the Tigers starting pitching since July 21st has the best ERA in the American League? And we have the 3rd overall best team ERA for pitching, starting pitching since in all of baseball. You know how quick of a turnaround this could be for the Tigers, in all honesty? And you know what sucks? Alavila's going to get no credit for building that pitching staff. The poor guy. If only he understood what a little bit of offense looked like. Yeah, Norris, Hill, Hutchinson, just a bunch of random-ass dudes since July 21st. It's honestly one of the most impressive things I've ever seen in terms of just random dudes pitching. But we have to hope that's replicable into next season. Yeah, Chris Fetter's great. I just hope he's not also the reason the pitchers can't stay healthy. Because there is a double-edged sword to that. He could be telling them to do something, but it's also causing them to get hurt really, really bad. Because we do have an alarming number of shoulder and elbow injuries. But I don't really know what, it could be just looking at bad call. We also just got an injury bug at Tigers this year. Probably one of the worst ones I've ever seen. Is it ever coming back on? What's it doing?
Bringing you live out of market.
Actual commercial? What the fuck? Gotta mute that because it's an actual commercial. Can't have that. Well, a first down wins the game for the Patriots here. It's 4th and 1 at the Carolina 31. The Tigers pitched a great game tonight. Just nothing. They lost again. Motherfuckers. Oh yeah, that big play to the big play to Aguilar down the sideline was the drive of the game. Yeah. 1-0. Damn, that game went by quick. Oh, it's been about 2 or 3 hours, so. Damn. Poor Tigers. That's all they do is lose 1-0 and shit. 16, 17 times being shut out. Ugh. All right, let's see what they do. 4th and 1. They're going to go with a pitch. And we get the first. Hooray, J.J. Taylor, first down. That wins the game. Watch Jerome Ford, man's a beast. All right, I'll probably watch some Browns game. Oh, there's a flag. Of course it's holding on the offense. Probably the Patriots. Convenient holding flag. Always convenient. Well, that means the Patriots will have to kick a field goal if they're going to, or punt it, I guess. Might as well just try to throw it into the 10-yard line and fucking just don't let them score. Because they're punting it. That's fucking stupid. Blah.
No open windows. Never seen anything like it.
Bailey with the punt to the 10.
And it'll be down at the 10. All right, good punt. 1st and 10 at the 10 for the Panthers with 1:46 left. Baker, they didn't play any starters for the Panthers, I don't think. They went with second strings and backup units and stuff. So, your guys' defense, if you're a Panthers fan, Frank, looked very, very good. Like, you guys have a great defense again this year, it looks like. But offense has a lot to be desired. But again, we didn't really see your starters, so. One thing, though, we've put pressure all over your team all game long, and I think we just got a safety. Oh, they're going to put him at the 1 yard line. Ah, come the fuck on. Dude, we keep getting... Dude, these refs hate us, man. How is that not a fucking safety? Whatever. Panthers defense might shut down Cleveland. Our O-line hasn't been... Oh, he strip sack! Strip sack! Touchdown, Patriots! That wasn't just a safety. That was a touchdown. I'm pretty sure. We stripped the ball out the guy's hands. I'm pretty sure that was a touchdown. Yeah, that's 7, not 2. Put 6 actually. Make that score 19-10, not 15-10. We scored a touchdown right there. Did we not? I swear the ball got hit out of this dude's hand and we covered it up. Yeah, that's a fumble. That's our ball. We scored touchdown. Yeah. Oh yeah, if your offensive line isn't, yeah, I'm not too sure. This offensive line is, yeah, if this offensive line isn't better with the starting unit, I don't know. Kyle Duggar killed the shit out of Ikem, that lineman you guys drafted. Kyle Duggar truck shitted the shit out of him, and he's our safety. I'm talking like hit him and bam, down goes Duggar, or down with the lineman. Yep. Well, maybe, hopefully, Frank, Matt Rule isn't as stupid as Kevin Stefanski and just lets him play. Hopefully that's not the case. Maybe Stefanski will be like, yeah, we're not going to let that happen here. Good game to the Panthers fans, though. That was a hell of a game. Great defensive effort by both teams. The Patriots just seem to be a little bit deeper, I guess. Good game, though. I enjoyed the defensive effort by both teams. Patriots just got a lucky play at the very last little end there. Score's a lot closer than the game was a lot closer than any kind of score indicates. Exactly, Frank. Exactly. Ironically, though, it kind of was built for players like Baker and Kirk Cousins, but like, I guess Deshaun's more what he was looking for. I don't know. Manifesting Garrett and Clowney sandwiching Baker for the game-winning sack. Hey, nothing wrong with manifesting. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense for why we went and got Watson. Plus, you know. You can look past some of the other stuff. He's a great option. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Panthers.
So after the near safety on the previous snap, they get to the quarterback.
Yeah, he'd be a lot like Kirk, just better. This is slightly better Kirk Cousins. Which, I mean, that could put you in the playoffs easily. Or at least hold water really well till fucking Watson's ready to go. Yeah, great job by the defense tonight. This has me way calmed down about the defense, by the way. I now feel no apprehension or nerves about what our defense is going to look like. I know this is a second-string team, but, I mean, I don't even think we give up 200 yards of offense tonight. That was really good. The timing of that whole thing was one of my favorite things ever. Like, Watson goes to the Browns, and they have their, like, national massage place in Cleveland just by, like, ironic circumstance. It's like, damn. Oh, damn, that just jacked their yards all up for the game. Damn, here come the Panthers all of a sudden. Uh-oh. They got it all the way to the Patriots, like 33. This is the closest they've been all game. 30 seconds remain. Yeah, we have Folk. Yep. Intercepted by number 41, Schooler. Another turnover by the Patriots this evening. Let's go. What is that, 4 turnovers today?
Touchdown. And now Schooler with an interception.
There's the top of the screen right here. He's just
Some chicks were freaking out over there. Jesus. Let's take a peek.
yeah. 20 like that back.
There's 2 picks.
Trying to get the vertical on the inside, just not there.
And now in the final 26 seconds of this fourth
And 2 fumbles lost. So 4 turnovers today for the Panthers on top of 192 total yards. That's probably why they lost the game. GG's to the Panthers. But our defense is going to destroy people. This is a nasty defense again. Jesus, 4 takeaways, a sack in the end zone, which would have been a safety, but it turned out to be a touchdown. They whistled dead like fucking 3 other touchdowns. They whistled dead 2 of our fumble recoveries that could have been touchdowns. So our score could have been a lot more dramatic too. The one on Bledsoe was particularly egregious because he would have scored. And the NFL rule is to actually allow those plays to just go on and don't whistle them dead. But I'm guessing since it was the preseason, they're kind of like, Bill, if it was a regular season or a playoff game, we let Bledsoe go score and then we review it. But like, there was no reason to whistle that play dead on Bledsoe earlier. Especially since all turnovers and fucking scoring plays are automatically reviewed. Just let it be reviewed at the end of the play. But anyway, great game. Patriots take a W to go to 1-1 on the preseason. I go to 1-1 on my picks this week, so that feels a lot better. Who do I have winning in this game? The Packers or the shitheads? I just realized we didn't get taken away from the game today. I don't know what happened there, but we got to watch all the way through. So that's pretty cool. Said about Winovich. You're not sad? Yeah, I mean, Winovich was fine. He just never really did anything for us. Why isn't any of this loading? The top of the screen was just like, yeah, I can't load. Sorry, Chief. Still 13 to... I don't believe NFL.com about scores. I'm pretty sure I have the... let's take a look. I got the Saints winning, and I got the Rams winning. All right, that makes sense. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Tank? All right, I'm going to start to wrap this up, everybody. You just went to your high school football game. You got your butts kicked? Uh-oh. That's no good. That's a bit unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Don't really have too much else to add into this this evening. So I think I'm going to get out of here. It was a long stream. Lasted a little over 3 hours, so I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be live again tomorrow. Let me look at what game we're going to do. I think it's an earlier game tomorrow because the Lions play at 1. Yeah, the Lions play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so we'll be live for that one. And then I don't think I'm going to do 2 games, but I might do a nighttime stream tomorrow night. Or I might just do a Tigers game. I don't know. Let me look. I'm going to look at don't really want to watch the Tigers lose, though. No, it's at 1 o'clock, too. Bitch-ass motherfucker. I might play a game tomorrow night, then. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out when we cross that bridge, right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for a fun stream tonight. I had a good time. It actually got going once things started to actually get going, but it took a second. But, yeah, it was fun. Lots of people came by. I had a good time chatting. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go find some shit to eat. Hopefully I find something. But all right, everybody. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow when I see you next. If not, I'll see you Sunday for, I don't know what game would be Sunday. And then Sunday, of course. See you later, Mac. Great game by the Patriots. Oh, yeah, we're doing the Ravens and Cardinals on Sunday. That'll be pretty good. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see you when I see you next. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And, of course, it's always go Patriots. Peace out. Have a good one.